Come on, baby. That's a 5. That's a 5. Hold on. No! It's a 5. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chits and Chats, and today we are very excited.
Yeah.
Because we are bringing you a brand new game by designer Tyler Pierce called
Spacers.
This game is coming to Kickstarter in early 2022. So there's only one question you're going to have to ask yourselves at this point. Should you be hyped about it? And honestly, there's only one way to figure that out, and that's why we're here today. Okay? So we are going to get right into this thing. But before we do, guys, I just want to mention that if you're a person that likes videos split up into sections and you don't want to hang out with us as long as we want to hang out with you, you can go to our description in our YouTube video, and it's going to have the links to the how to play an overview, the playthrough, and the review separately. So you can click on those links to be taken directly to those videos. Now, if you want to chill, if you feel like you're already part of the family, you just want to hang out and spend the day with us, then stick around. That's all you have to do. You have to actually do nothing, and you'll spend more time with us, which is great. So it's a win-win, I think, for everybody. Guys, let's get right into this thing. Now, before we actually get started, there's one more thing to note, and that is that this is a prototype, guys, and we just want to take a second to thank Tyler Pierce, the designer, for sending us a game to review and play through. We're super excited about it, and here's the good news, guys. This is not a paid promotion, okay? I think it's important to note because you know that our honest review and opinion, regardless if we got paid or not, it would not be influenced by that. But you can rest assured that this is not a paid promotion. We're just reviewing and playing a new game, and we're going to give you our honest opinions at the end. So I know what you're thinking, guys. What is Spacers all about? Well, let me get right up on this mic so it gets nice and silky. Cuddle up, and here we go. You are a spacer, a freelance space traveler looking to make a name for yourself in a new solar system. You have a ship, a fistful of space bucks, and a universe full of opportunities. What will you do to earn your fame? You could trade goods between planets, fulfilling the demands of an ever-changing interplanetary economy, or perhaps you could fit your ship for mining and brave the dangers of the asteroid fields. Maybe you want to navigate volatile nebulae in search of precious plasma to be sold for profit. Of course, there are always the mysteries of deep space waiting to be discovered. Or you could toss all that out the airlock, load up on cannons, and blast your way to legendary status.
So what is Spacers? Spacers is a space adventure board game for 1 to 4 players. You and your friends will take on the roles of freelance space travelers competing for fame, the victory point of this game. Over the course of the game, players will travel between planets in search of missions and opportunities to earn fame, as well as space bucks, the currency of the game. Players can outfit their ships with different technology, buy and sell cargo in an evolving economy, and pursue missions and goals that they choose for themselves. This is a game all about the freedom to live out your own spacefaring adventure. The goal is clear: be the first to earn 7 fame. How you earn that fame is totally up to you.
Guys, you wouldn't believe how many takes it took for us to get that through that. Just read.
I did not.
Just that one read. I'm just kidding. It was anyway. All right, guys, so that first part was just the overview. Now we're going to get into actually how to play. And that's all going to start with this setup, obviously. Now, we've done the majority of the setup ourselves. However, we want to really show you some specific parts of the setup so you can get a feel for the variability in this game. So we started off with our player boards, okay? And we have our pieces on the 10 space of the energy track, the completely repaired space of the whole track. We have 4,000 space bucks, and we have an extra piece right here that we're going to be using later. We have the captain of the round tile right here, and we have our actions and business action player or reference cards. Then we have our space books right here in units of 1,000 and 5,000, and then we have up here the status board. Now, obviously, every game you play, you're gonna have a deck of boost cards, you're gonna have an event deck, you're gonna have an encounter deck, and a mission deck. Okay, and you're gonna have this status board up here. And you're going to have these techs, these 6 types of tech that are up there: the cargo, stabilizer, mech arm, cannon, thruster, and scanner. And then we also have this merchant and hunter sheet right here for the neutral ships. And they start off with 2,000 space bucks and a completely repaired hull. Okay, they're also going to have some modifiers right there. As you can see, the hunter has a modifier, and the merchant has its own rules as well. But every time you play this game, you're going to draw random cubes right here, okay? These are all going to be random. Yeah, they're in the bag right there. They're supposed to be completely random. Okay, so that right there, and so all of these planets right here are going to have different supply and demand cubes every time you play, okay? So we've already done that, and now one thing to note is that on the supply part, you can never have an orange or a blue cube. Orange represents minerals, and blue represents plasma. But you can have them in the demand section of it, which you can see we already do. Now we are going to do a little bit more of the setup so you guys can see some of the variability in this game. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, is roll a die. I'll take the blue because I'm just used to that. You take that one right there. And I'm going to roll this, and it is going to be a 5. And she got a 5 as well. So we're actually both going to start. We count left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, something we should do first, actually, is place each one of these right here. These are called planet feature tiles, and these are going to be placed at every single landing zone of the planets, and they're going to be flipped over. Okay, sorry, they're going to be face down, is what I'm trying to say. So now, since both of our ships landed on this, it doesn't matter. Wherever there's a player ship, we're going to flip over that planet feature, and now we have this one is called the Shady Cantina. What's the Shady Cantina all about?
I don't know. It sounds festive.
It does, but if you you can go ahead and read the what's on there, and that might clear it up for us.
Placing and paying off bounties both cost 1,000 space bucks less while on this planet.
That is going to make way more sense, hopefully, very soon. Did you sounded like you would go to a Shady Cantina?
Absolutely.
You said it sounded amazing. Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a talk about that after we finish this.
What is a cantina?
Cantina is what is a cantina?
Isn't a cantina just like a party?
I think it's just like a party spot where they serve we've eaten a cantina before. They had lobster tacos.
Baja Cantina, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just like a...
Oh, we did go there. We loved it.
Yeah, we loved it. That's
all right, I guess we would go to a Shady Cantina. All right. Anyway, let's get back into this
I don't
game.
think it's shady as in like... I think it's shady as in like...
Oh, I thought it was
clouds,
like sketchy.
Like a shelter, a shade. Not like a sketchy cantina. Maybe it is a sketchy...
I think every cantina is a little bit sketchy, though.
Yeah.
Can we be honest? Okay, anyway.
Maybe we should ask Tyler about what he meant when he said shady.
we can get into that with him for sure.
All right.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to place the merchant on the leftmost unoccupied space on the status board. So we're going to take this merchant right here. That is that ship. And if you guys see this, that is the merchant. Okay, you're going to see this a lot in this game. We're going to put it on this landing zone. It's the leftmost unoccupied space. And we're going to put his marker on the merchant route on the next planet to the right. So that's going to be on Han. Then we're going to do, similarly, we're going to take the hunter and we're going to place it on the rightmost unoccupied space. These do not get flipped because they're neutral ships, not player ships. And this hunter is going to have a marker on the hunter route on the next left planet, so Vandar. Now we're going to determine starting player, guys, and we might as well just give it to the wife now because, I mean, what's the point? I got a 3. Oh my... Guys, I'm just buy the game. This is a good game. All right, I'd never win that. I feel good about this. That's a good omen. So I got a 3, she got a 2, and I'm going to be captain of the round. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 blip tokens, guys. These with the question marks on it, and we're going to place them on the board, okay? But there is no board yet because we haven't put it out there. Now, the way you set up the board is actually very interesting as well. You have the game comes with all these tiles right here, and we're going to make the star map. So I'm going to place the first, we take turns doing this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to take those right now. So I'm going to place these in a random order around the board. Ooh. So here we go. Place that around the star, the middle star that is always going to be in the middle. Okay. Place that in there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place 6 in every other little slot right there. Okay? Go ahead.
Satellites right there.
There are a lot of beacons right there.
Beacons.
Now I'm going to place the final set of tiles in these last unoccupied spaces to create what is called the star map. And there we go, guys. Our custom-made, unique star map right there. So now we're going to place 4 blip tokens. The way we're going to do that is I'm going to roll a die and you're going to roll a die. And we have a chart in the back of the book, actually, right there, that is going to show us exactly how to place these blip tokens. So the first roll, I'm going to roll, and it's going to be a 6. So that means it's going to be on a beacon. Now you're going to roll. And it is going to be a 2. So a blue beacon is going to have the blip. So you can put one of those blips on a blue beacon. Now let's roll again. We're going to place 4 of them. I got a 1, so it's a planet. And you got a 1, so it's going to be a purple planet, which is Wong. And then we're going to do another one, 5, which is going to be a beacon. And 1, so it's going to be a purple beacon. And for our final blip, it's going to be a 5, which is going to be a beacon. And a 5, which is going to be a red beacon.
Look at all.
Yeah, these are all right next to each other, which is actually going to make the game pretty interesting. So we have our 4 blip tokens set out. And finally, we are going to get our boost cards. So you're going to get 1 boost card.
Are you supposed to read
And
that?
I am not.
Why would
and
you do
I
that?
have already memorized it by heart.
Give me a different one.
Okay, there's your boost card. It is supposed to be face down. When I was playing, I played this game by myself a couple of times, and I just had them all flipped up. So, yeah, that was planned. Wait, what?
Ooh.
Oh, really? Is it really that good?
Ooh.
Okay, sick. So I'm gonna take mine. Woo! That feel good?
Equally as good.
Okay. So now, guys, we're gonna go over actually how to play this game. Okay. So the whole point of this game, guys, as my wife said earlier, is to reach 7 fame. Okay, that's gonna be kept track right up here. The first one to Eternal Legend is going to be the winner of the game. Okay. And the way you're going to get fame in this game, because I think it's very important to note how you actually get fame in this game. The way to get fame in this game is to you encounter missions, which is this deck right here. So I will show you guys in a second what mission cards actually look like and how to actually get fame from them. Another way to do it is to sell 2 cargo cubes in one single transaction. That's actually an action on this business action part of the reference cards. If you sell 2 cubes that are in demand of a planet, then you get a fame for that as well. And it has to be done in a single transaction. If you destroy a player ship that has more fame than you, you also get a fame, which we wouldn't do, right?
We don't play that way.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear. And you can also discard 2 blip tokens, which are these. If you collect these, which you can collect these through encounter cards and things like that, if you discard 2 of them right whenever you have 2, you can just discard them for 1 fame and $2,000. It's a free action. And the last way to get fame is through events and encounters. So we have event cards right here, and there's the encounter deck right there. So just all those ways are different ways to collect and gain fame in this game. So let's get into this thing, guys. And the way you're going to get fame is through actions, obviously, right? So
the first...
Wow.
The first action is move. You can move up to 3 spaces. Moving between status board and star map costs 1 space. Yep,
that's right here on this action card right here, guys. Just the move action, okay? Now, something to keep in mind is when you're moving, there's all these little spaces that you might, I don't know if you can see on there, but they're all separated by these small white lines. Those are all adjacent spaces. Yes, there's little small white lines. So each one of those hexagons is a space. And so you're going to move in between those spaces, okay? So if I had my guy right here, so I could simply go 1, 2, 3, okay? Now, something to keep in mind with moving. There are several things to keep in mind with moving that are very important. Whenever you move from a planet to its landing zone, so the way you move from the star map to the status board is by going onto a planet and then moving onto its landing zone like that. Okay, because I was on the gray planet Zoria, and I moved to the landing zone that cost 1 movement. Now, if I want to move back, it could be 1. Okay, so if I was moving here, I could go 1, 2, 3. That's how you move easily. Okay, now. So something to keep in mind, guys, when you move onto an asteroid space, you have to do something. You have to perform a dodge action. The way it's done for asteroids specifically is whenever you move onto that space, you're going to roll a die, okay? So I rolled a 4. Now, the rules state that when you move onto that, the actual damage done to your ship would be 4, which is it just happened that I rolled a 4. Like, let's say I rolled a 3, okay? It would be 4, which is just the number in the rules minus the die I rolled 3, and that's going to be the damage done to my ship, okay? If I roll a 5, obviously 4 minus 5 is like -1, so my ship is totally fine. I don't have to do anything. The way damage is taken in this game is by hurting either your hull or any technology that you have, okay? So let's say I had a scanner up here. If I did a damage, I can distribute them however I want between the hull and the tech, okay? So if I did 2 damage, I could go 1, 2, and damage my hull twice, or I could go 1, 2, and flip this over to a non-usable side, basically, okay? So, yeah, and you can see that sad face, like that sums it all up right there. So, I know, feels bad. So, whenever you're on an asteroid field, if you move to another space on that asteroid field, you have to perform that dodge roll again, okay? That is just part of the rules. So, then, guys, we have nebula, which are these clouds of, like, gas. I mean, I don't know exactly what a nebula is, okay? I could look it up easily. I never got into, like, astronomy. I almost said astrology right there. That would have been embarrassing, but I said astronomy. So I never got into nebulae and all that stuff, but it's some form of gas cloud in space, okay? whatever. All right. I was an engineer and not an astronomer. So anyway, I'm sorry. I get really defensive about that for no reason. So anyway, when you go into a nebula, guys, you have to also perform that same roll. Okay. It's going to be 4 minus whatever you roll. And that is going to be an energy drain when you're in a nebula. Okay. So when you're asteroids, it's damage to your hull or your tech, and then, or both, depending on how you do it. And when you're nebula, it's a drain on your energy. Okay. So if I rolled a 3, 4 minus 3 is 1, I would just take my energy down on this track by 1. Keep in mind though, guys, when you're on an asteroid space or a nebula space, whenever anybody tries to attack you or anything like that happens where you're attacked, you have a +1 to your dodge roll, which is a good thing. So you're like safe in there, but you're also in danger. So you could just kind of, shove into one. So guys, it can actually be beneficial to actually like try to escape into one of those if you're being attacked by somebody or the hunter or something, but it's also risky because you have to actually perform that dodge roll yourself. So it's up to you. And sometimes you're just going to be, the board can change. Sorry, it's not going to change during the game that I know of, but at setup, you could have asteroids that are completely blocking off an entire section of the board and you have to go through them unless you want to go all the way around. That's something that I did encounter, and you just have to, man up and take the hit.
And is the nebula the same? Like when you hit an asteroid and you have to keep going, you have
Nope.
to keep rolling. Nebula is just one and done.
It's just a one-time thing. Yep, I should have said that. Good stuff. So then, guys, one other thing is if you ever find loose cargo on the map and you can go straight through it and you can just pick it up as you go. Okay, so you just pick up the debris and hold it in your hold. Makes sense. And yeah, so that's something you can do. All right, next.
Next is attack. Up to 2 spaces away. Asteroids, beacons, and planets block line of sight. Roll a die. Target rolls to dodge.
Okay, so when you attack, guys, so let's say I'm here and the wife is right here. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even think of it.
I think if you guys have followed us long enough, you know who would actually attack who.
I wouldn't do it unless I had to. Okay, and I think that's something you can respect as your captain. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, so I can attack up to 2 spaces away. Okay. So if she's in my line of sight, I can attack. Now, line of sight is the thing here that can differ between that like changes things a little bit. So if I'm right here, planets, asteroids, beacons, everything blocks line of sight essentially. So the planets, asteroids, beacons, and here's the thing though. Here's one of the rules that I clarified. If she's on a planet, I can still attack her right there. Now, if she's on a landing zone, no more attacks. Attacks cannot happen between landing zones. That is not something that you can do. Okay. And also, if you're right here where it's kind of blocking, like the planet's kind of in the middle, but there's a space there, you can attack still. That's still considered line of sight. Okay. Now, this is not line of sight, however, is if she is right here. Okay. Sorry, I'm right there and she's right here. You can't attack through 2 adjacent pieces. Like those asteroids look like they have a slot in there. It's not really a slot. Okay. So I can't actually attack her there, even though I wouldn't.
So what about nebulas?
Nebula are totally fine. They're basically just dust, space dust. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they're actually, what a nebula actually is. But it doesn't block line of sight for this game for sure. Okay. So yes, you can attack straight into a nebula. But remember, if you're a nebula, you get +1 to the dodge roll. So if I ever attack you, you have a +1 immediately. Okay? And so the way attacks work is like if I was going to attack you, I'd roll a dice. I got 6. Game over, GG's. And you got a 4, so that would be 2 damage to your ship. Okay? Unless you had different modifiers. Yes, to your hull or your tech. Okay? And or. Should I say. Okay.
So nebulas are the only things that affect your energy.
Yes. There might be events or encounters or something like that. But yes, on the board, that's the only thing that affects your energy.
Okay.
Anyway, what's the next one?
Science. Missions, encounters, or events. Roll a die and check results on card. The Dredge Nebula, you roll -3 equals plasma cubes.
The main science action it's talking about right here is basically dredging a nebula. If you're on a nebula, you can roll a die. -3 equals the amount of plasma cubes, which are blue cubes you just get from the bag. You just take them out of the bag. And that's just a way to get blue cubes, okay? Which can be good and useful for fulfilling the demand of these planets, okay? And getting fame. Tinker is basically the same thing, except it's mining an asteroid. And you are going to mine an asteroid, which is going to be a roll -3 is the amount of mineral cubes, which are orange cubes you're going to get. And you just put them in your hold, okay? Anytime you can take cubes out of your hold and just put them in the space that you're at, okay? That's ditching cargo. Yep, you can just throw them out there, and if somebody runs over them, then they get them, okay? So Tinker is another type of roll and encounter cards that you're going to see, and that is just, it's just an option that you can, I'll explain that in a second, okay? So anyway, salvage. Go ahead. Sorry.
While on the shattered planet, blindly draw 3 cubes and keep up to 2.
That's salvage. So when you're on this orange shattered planet over here, you can do that thing that she just explained well, very well. And you can also
explore. While on a blip token, draw and resolve an encounter card.
Okay, so this is something that is like part of the meat of the game. It makes the game way more dynamic. So whenever you go into encounter card, I have a couple pulled out because they're really good examples. So this is what it's going to look like. So we have a card that's covering the encounter deck. It's always going to be covered, so you never know what's coming. So it's very exciting to see this. So like if she draws this, let's say she's on a blip token. So let's say she's on this blip token and she's like, as an action, I want to explore. You're going to draw an encounter card from the deck. And let's say you drew this one. Now you get to, you can probably hold it up here. You get to choose between any of these options that you want to do. So you could choose one of those.
I'm going to scrap a vessel.
She'd scrap vessel. So I would then read it and say, hey, make a tinker roll. That's what I was talking about here. It just means roll the die. Okay. I think it's just part of the theme, the thematic aspect of it. So she'd roll a die. Ooh, as you cut into the vessel, survivors are expelled into space. There's a rid X, which means you don't get to collect the blip token. You have to discard it, and you basically failed the mission. And that's based on a die roll. And I'm looking at it right here. I could even show her after, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. So anyway,
so I take off the blip token and just keep
it right there. Okay. So yeah, and so there's types on here. If they have a green check, you collect the blip token, which is another way to get fame if you discard 2 of them. And there's also some that have a reversal, or just like kind of an arrow, like a clockwise arrow. That means just to pick another option and do it again. Okay, so those are types of encounters that you can have in this game. It's very interesting. Okay, definitely makes it interesting. There's also ones that are way more dynamic as well that have a lot more reward on them. So you can get like 2,000 space bucks, 4,000, and just different things that can happen during those instances. Okay, so next.
The next one is repair. So 2 energy per hull and disabled tech.
So in one action, guys, you can spend 2 energy, which would be just going like if I was at 10, I could go to 8 to repair my hull one time. Or in one action, you can only repair either your hull or your technology, but you have 2 actions, remember. So in one turn, you could do, first I'm going to spend 2 energy to repair my hull, then I'll spend another energy to repair my tech. Okay? So if this is flipped over, you just flip it back over and your tech is good to go now. That's repairing. And then we have...
Next one is the business, only on planets. And you see the business action card.
Yeah, these are all action cards, guys, and on the back is the reference. I just like having both of them right there is the business action reference. But basically what that means, guys, business actions can only be performed on landing zones, okay? So what you're going to do is, let's say I was on this landing zone on Vandar, okay? Now, I can buy cargo for 1,000 space bucks each. So I just buy my cargo, which is going to be the supply of the planet. So if I come to Vandar, I'm obviously looking for green, and I can buy as many greens as I want for 1,000 bucks each, okay? That's one action. You can also sell cargo, which is selling. You can sell any cargo that you want that you have in your hold for 1,000 bucks each. Now, if you sell 2 of the demand color, you get a fame. Okay, just like we talked about earlier. But you can also, so like let's say I sold like, I had a cargo hold up there, I had a bunch of these things. I sold like 5 pinks, okay? Now the demand is blue, it doesn't matter. I'll still get 1,000 for each of those pink, but if I sell a blue as well, then I get an additional 1,000.
So what sell cargo says is 1,000 each. So you get 1,000 per one that you sell. Yep. And then you get an additional 1,000 after you sell if any of your cargo is sold is in demand. Yep.
So just 1,000 after the entire sale is made. Just 1,000. Okay. Extra. So that's selling cargo. You can also
buy tech. Prices listed on tech.
So you can buy tech up here. You can see these up here, guys. These all basically just modify the dice in a certain way when you roll them, or it has +1 attack, +1 tinker. Just you'll see how that modifies your ship or whatever. But it has to do with die rolls. And then this cargo one holds more of those cubes, obviously. So that is going to be tech. And something to note about tech as well is whenever you have tech, like let's say I have a scanner and it's a +1 science. If I'm about to do a science roll, I have to decide if I want to use that tech before I actually do the action of rolling the die. So if I wanted to use the +1 science, like let's say I'm making a science roll and I really want a +1, I'd have to go down 1 energy to use that. That goes for every bit of the tech except for the cargo pod.
Awesome. The next is recharge, repair ship, and or tech. 1,000 per energy, hull, or disabled tech.
This is just where you come to get that maintenance. You know what I mean? So you just pay 1,000 per the energy to move up, the hull to move up, or to flip over disabled tech if it's been damaged.
Awesome.
Easy.
Then you find missions. You draw 3 cards and you keep up to 2.
Yep. So you're exactly what you said. I was about to repeat
These
it.
are the mission cards.
Those are missions. Now,
do you have any of those?
I do. I have
awesome.
2. I know. What do you know?
He's so prepared.
So I have 2 right here, guys. These are going to be like this one right here. The thing about mission cards is this, okay? You can only have 2 mission cards at a time. Now, once you reveal a mission card, you have to keep that till you either successfully complete it or you have failed the mission, okay? Whenever you've completed the first objective, this means attack the hunter, or this says attack the hunter. When I've attacked the hunter and I want to activate this card, like right when I complete the first objective, I have to decide if I want to reveal this card, okay? If I want to do the card, if I want to actually attempt this card, I have to reveal it after the first objective is done, okay? And then once I reveal that, then I am going to just place it here, and now it's active basically. Okay,
you're locked in.
You're locked in. It. Like this one, for example, is even a better example. So when this says attack and destroy this combat card. Okay, this card itself is going to be something you fight. Okay, so once I decide I want to attack this card the first time, I have to reveal this card. Okay, that means it's active and it's going to be in play until I either win or lose. Now this one says again, this one before says like 1 fame, all space books on card is something that you're going to get. You're just going to get a fame for completing this card, okay? So you'll see different examples of that. And then combat cards are a little bit different. What's going to happen is we have this right here, and you're going to, when you attack this card, put your extra piece, which in her case would be the orange, on the first space of the hole, completely repaired, okay? Now, in additional turns, you can attack this card just as you would a normal ship, and it sometimes will have modifiers for attack and dodge right there. And the more you attack it, the more it's going to go down, hopefully. And then if you beat the card, you're going to get all this good stuff, okay?
Which is amazing.
Yes. These can be a little bit difficult to attack. You just have to be prepared. One of those ways is to buy more tech to deal with this guy, okay? Because every neutral phase, he is going to attack you back, okay? So keep that in mind. And
you can only have 2 missions at a time, correct?
You can only have 2 missions at a time, yes. Okay? So those are missions and encounters. You can put those on the bottom right there. So that's a big part of the game. Now, mission cards are going to drive the game forward, okay? It's going to like give you objectives, really clear objectives, okay? So it's not a bad thing to get a bunch of mission cards, or you're just going to be kind of going around trying to get little fame here and there, okay? I'll say it's more fun to play with those. The last one is place,
pay bounty. 4,000 to place and 3,000 to buy.
Now, guys, I did speak with the designer about this, and yes, it is just to be mean. I could give her a bounty, which means that the hunter is going to be more drawn to her. Which you better. I don't like that at all. Actually, I don't like the way I said that. I would jump in the way.
You're so sweet.
Unless it was going to cost me the dub. But anyway, so I can pay if I go to the space 4,000 to give her a bounty token. Boom. And I can also pay 3,000 if I have one to discard it. Okay. So something to note about bounty tokens there are these guys right here. These are going to draw the hunter toward you. And they're also going to be, if she has 3 of these bounty tokens and I destroy her ship, I would get paid $9,000.
What?
Which is, now that I said it out loud, I'm like, we might have to, change the game a little bit. Kind of go in. Well, you can accumulate those over the course of the game. Now, if you have a stack over there, we don't know what's going to happen, guys. Okay. You never know. It's just a game, right? So
we know.
We'll see what happens. It could be interesting for the playthrough. I would only do it for the content.
Right.
Anyway, so those guys are all of the actions that you can do. Remember, these actions can be done on the board, these actions on the landing zones, okay? And finally, guys, I'm going to tell you real quickly about the neutral phase of the game, which is going to be done by the captain. So during the neutral phase of the game, certain things are going to happen. The merchant, and you're going to see, I'm not going to explain it all right now, but I'll tell you guys that it's just programmed basically. So the captain does this part. The captain is going to do merchant actions. Then it's going to do the captain's going to do missing demand cubes, just replace all the ones that are missing. The hunter is going to do some actions. Then we're going to have combat cards attacking the player. And then we're going to do missing blips. If there's less than 4 blips, we're going to put more blip tokens out there based on how we set it up in the beginning. And finally, we are going to advance the event cards. The event cards make the game even more dynamic. If you really needed more of that by now, then he gave you something else, okay? So the event cards are going to drive the game forward as well, and they're going to they're not really driving. They're actually they just modify the game to make it more dynamic. So, my golly, now that I have severe cottonmouth, let's there's only a couple of the things that I want to just note so you guys know this. there's certain things that happen if we're destroyed, and I'll tell you those if they happen, okay? So we'll go over those if they happen. Now, boost cards, you can have 4 boost cards at any time. Those are these again, and they're basically just going to give you benefits. I haven't seen one that isn't a benefit yet. So these are the ways you get boost cards, okay, guys? Whenever somebody gets fame, all players with less fame draw a boost card. When you fail a mission, you get a boost card. After unsuccessful encounters with a red X on the card, you get a boost card. You can buy boost cards for $2,000 in addition to any of the space actions, the business actions that you do. Something I forgot to mention. You can always purchase boost cards for $2,000 each in addition to the 2 actions you get to do for the business actions, okay? Yeah. You can also draw a boost card when you spawn, okay? So if you get destroyed and you spawn back, which you will, you can draw a boost card.
Okay, so I have a good question.
Okay, what's up?
If you choose a business action,
yep,
like that's in the separate action space, then your business action says that you can choose up to 2 of these actions to do. So do you get 2 of these, like included? So I could move and then do a business action, and that business action gives me 2 actions. So that's basically like 3 altogether. So
the way the game works is you can only ever do up to 2 actions in your turn, and then your turn's over, okay? So you can either do, so there's only certain, obviously you can't salvage while you're on a landing zone. You can't explore while you're in a landing zone, which is up here, but you can do these business actions. But you could do one business action. You could sell a cargo, and you could buy cargo, that'd be your turn, or you could sell a cargo, and then you could do a move action, which would be moving off this back on the star map. So as long as you only do two actions, you're good. Okay. You can split those up however you want, but remember, with business actions, you have to be on the landing zone. So my golly, I feel like we've already played through the game.
Yeah.
So let's get into this, guys, and I am the captain. Once again, I will emphasize that I am the captain. All right, guys, so let's just get into it. This is going to be the playthrough portion of the game. Guys, the first thing I'm going to do, and I have played this a couple times, so it's going to be, I already know, obviously, the deep strategy, and I am going to, wait, what am I going to do?
Wait, shouldn't we, like, put our stuff back where it goes, so I go up here?
Yes, you should go
and
up
you
there.
don't get a tech. I know you want to keep that. He was planning on keeping it, and not, like...
That's true. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have been mad at that. I would have said something. But if I would have gone through the whole game like that, I would have been like, you know what, I think it still counts. That's
right.
Yeah. 100%. So first thing I'm gonna do, guys, is I like to have objective in a game. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna move. That's gonna be my first action. I'm gonna move up to 3 spaces, and I will move from Vandar to, that's gonna be 1. And I want to, no, I'm not actually going to move. I want some objectives like I just talked about.
I'm going to say.
I'm going to
That's really random.
Do a business action, which is going to be find missions. So I'm going to do 3 cards, and I will look at these and decide which one I want to keep. One more thing I forgot to mention, guys. The red cubes are considered parts. The green is bio. The pink is chem. Orange is minerals. And blue is plasma. Okay? So there's literally one that says I cannot accept it on the one planet I'm on right now. So I'm going to keep these 2 right here. And we'll discard this. Can you just discard it over there somewhere above the mission deck? And I'm going to keep these 2 right here, guys, for sure. And I will reveal those when the time is right. Okay, guys. So I'm actually going to... I'm going to reveal a mission card right now because I'm actually starting it, okay? So now this thing says, cannot start on Newman. While landed, place 2 chem cargo cubes in your hold. Losing possession of the cubes before mission completion results in failure and 2 bounty. So I'm just doing this, okay? So I'm placing 2 cargo cubes, 2 chem cubes, which are going to be the pink ones. Can you give me 2 pink from the bag, please? Okay. So I'm going to place 2 pink cubes in my hold, and I'm ready to go on my mission. And my purpose is to land on Newman and discard the cargo. So I want to get to Newman. The reason I like this one is because Newman is right here and Vandar's right here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go 1, 2, 3. So I'm on my way to Newman. That is my turn. You're up.
Find mission.
This is like one of the main ways to get fame and all kinds of good stuff. So some of these are risky, man. Like some of these are just punishing. They really are. It's like, is it even worth it?
Okay, I'm going to likewise move for my second action.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, hit it over green beacon.
What's the deal with beacons again?
So beacons, really the only thing I've seen with beacons are like some mission cards will be like, do this on a green beacon.
Okay.
Or encounter cards, something like that. I think it's mission cards that'll be like just beacons are places that they happen. Okay. So you went over to green beacon. I could stop you easily, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let you pass.
How can you stop me?
I could use all my actions to go over there. and then try to fight you.
Oh, okay.
It would be really tough.
Gosh.
And it would be out of my way, really. So she did the mission and she has moved. So now we're going to go on to the neutral phase, guys. And I'm the captain, so I'm going to do this thing. Now, there's different priorities of things that happen here. Now, I'll go over it the first time so you guys know kind of what's going on here. But basically, if the merchant is destroyed, which he's not, we spawn him and do a couple things, okay? He's already spawned. He's already there. Now, we are going to move 3 spaces toward loose cargo. There is no loose cargo on the board, so that's going to be skipped. Now we move 3 spaces toward the next planet on the merchant route, which is going to be Han. So merchant is going to go... he's on Buang, so that's over... Where's purple? Where's purple? Where's purple? Where is purple out there?
Right here.
Oh my golly. Okay, so he has to go... That's garbage for him, but he's going to have to go 1... So moving from there to there is 1, 2, 3. He's going to avoid asteroids.
If you haven't activated a mission card, can you discard it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You can always replace it. But if you activate it, you're in.
Okay.
So, and mine said, a paranoid dealer approaches you. I need this Kim brought to Newman. Avoid the authorities. This cargo ain't exactly legal. Wow. I accepted it without question. So, anyway.
That's why you started on Shady Cantina.
Oh, man. That's the life I've chosen for myself here. But, not great. So, yeah. So, he's advanced toward Han. He's going to try to make his way all the way over there. Then we replace missing demand cubes, which are none. Then we do hunter actions, okay? So we spawn the hunters if he's destroyed, which he's not. Then we move 3 spaces toward the last ship to attack him. Nobody's done that so far. So then we move 3 spaces toward the closest ship on the star map with the highest bounty tokens. We have none. And that's another reason to try to give it to somebody, which is horrible. And then move 3 spaces toward the next planet on the hunter route. So the next planet on the hunter route is going to be Vandar, and we're going to move him from the gray 1, 2, 3. Okay? So he's moving toward Vandar. Ugh. I am in his line of sight. How does that happen? How does that happen, bro? Like, what are the... Anyway. So he's going to attack, obviously. And how does that happen to me? I don't understand.
Well, you were already doing so well because you were so close to the planet for your mission.
That is true. But I probably deserve it based on the decisions I've made in life so far in this game, obviously. Now, he's going to attack me. Okay, so I could pay him 1,000 to prevent it. But I could take him... on. No, I'm not, because he gets a +1 attack and dodge just naturally. He starts with that, okay? It's up there.
Wow.
Shows those modifiers up there. He's kind of broken. So I'm going to pay him $1,000 and I'm going to put that right up here on his hunter spot. You're welcome. And
so what happens if you kill a hunter? Can you kill a hunter?
If you kill the hunter or destroy the merchant, if you destroy the merchant, you get a bounty token, but he drops 2 cargo cubes when he's destroyed and you get his space bucks.
Okay.
Now, if you destroy the hunter, you also get a space box, but he has...
Nice.
It's going to be tough to get him. So then combat cards will attack. There are no combat cards out there right now. Then replace the missing blip tokens and advance the event card. If it's your first one, we're going to throw out the new event. So would you like to read that?
Sure. Viral pandemic. A deadly virus has spread across the planet. The government is desperately calling out to members of the scientific community for aid. Roll die to determine which planet is being affected. Place an event token on the star map as an indicator. While on that planet, players may only take move or science actions. Each player may only attempt a science action once before this card is removed.
Okay. So basically, so what we're gonna do is so we're gonna roll a die and so we're gonna get. I believe it's not specifically set on here, but I believe it'd be left to right. So we'll do a 3. So that's gonna be
yours.
Oh,
awesome!
Let's go, baby! I knew it'd pay off. So we place the event token right there because that is just this type of event card where you place a token. And now each player may go to that event, and you can perform a science action, which is just a science roll right there. And depending on those results, things are going to happen. Okay, so it's very risky. You could do it, but I have a plan here, guys. Now it's on the first one. This is going to stay for 3 neutral phases. So 2 more neutral phases, and then the card's done. We draw a new one. Okay, so that is we've done that. Advance the event card. We did that. And now we're going to move on to the next... You're the next player.
So on that planet, you can only take move or science actions.
Wait.
Yeah. So I just want to let you know that so you don't get on there and you try to do some like other fancy things. Okay?
That is incredibly garbage.
Yeah, so you're going to have to probably do the event.
Are you kidding me, bro?
That's why when you got so excited, I was like, why is he so excited? He obviously
Dude, so I can't do my business actions.
No.
Ugh. That's horrible. Why would you even...
I just wanted you to know.
You're only 99% sure that's even right.
That's correct.
So why would... That feels... So much has happened in my like short time on this board. It's insane.
You got so excited.
I did.
Just didn't I didn't know why.
I was incredibly excited. So
I wanted to point that out because you had obviously
thank
missed
you.
it.
I really actually appreciate that,
Yeah,
Captain.
no problem.
Go ahead. You are the captain. Your turn.
So I go first?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm going to... move...
On the Shattered Planet. Ooh.
I'm on the Shattered Planet. And I'm going to perform salvage action. Finally draw 3 cubes and keep up to 2.
Yep.
Right. I'll keep this one. So I've got to reveal this card. It says, a foundry owner approaches you. There's a ton of slag from trash ships in the Shattered Planet. I can melt it and get some value out of it. Bring some minerals to my foundry on Zoria. Perform salvage actions on the Shattered Planet until you find a minerals cargo cube. Losing possession of the cube before mission completion results in failure. While landed on Zoria, discard the cargo.
You're going to have to go through me to get there. So basically what you're saying is you had the perfect draw.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
I got the.
That's it.
Let me see if I need something else. No. Okay.
So she moved and did that thing, which it was incredible. So she's doing that. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Now, guys, I have a plan here. I'm actually going to take a move action. 1, 2, go to Vandar. Since I can't go there, so you so generously pointed out, and I'm going to do a tech. Wait, buy tech. Yes, I'm going to buy tech. I'm going to buy a. For 3,000 space bucks, I'm going to buy a scanner, which is going to be a +1 science.
Ooh, smart.
It is very, very smart, if I do say so.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be my turn. So I'm done. So guys, we're back on the neutral phase. So what we're going to be doing now is moving. Everything's pretty much the same. Not too much has changed. So we're going to move the merchant toward Han still. 1, 2, 3. We're going to move, and the hunter is then going to also move toward. Where is he going? Vandar. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay? Because nobody's attacked him. Nobody has bounty tokens. And if he has not reached the landing zone yet.
Which is good because that's where he is.
He can't attack me on the landing zone, just so you know.
Okay.
Don't get too excited.
I'm not.
Yeah, so he has not reached the landing zone. We'll just basically we'll just give him a new route once he's done with that. He just keeps him going around the board. Okay, so combat cards, replace missing blip, advanced event card. Yes, we do need to do that. I really want to get over there for that. That'd be sick. And captain to the next player. Boom. Thank you so much.
But so you can't actually go back to Vandar without encountering him, right?
No, I can, yeah.
Oh, you can?
It's not something where you're like with him. He just immediately attacks you. It's during the neutral phase. I just got to get away from my boy.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1. And that is going to be my turn. So I just moved twice. I'm on my event. I'm ready to do this next time.
I'm going to go 1, 2.
Perform your roll. Come on, baby.
1, no!
Ooh, that isn't great. I will be honest.
Get 1.
5. Oh my.
I get 4. 4 damages. 4 damage.
I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but yes, that is an epic.
For asteroid?
Yes, that was your.
Are you sure you roll?
Hold on.
You
Sorry.
It's just -4, so I get 3.
You get 3. Might be. Yep. That's still a pretty big hit. Now, what that means is she has a -1 dice roll. So for any action that affects you, you have a -1 now. Okay, that's anything that affects you.
I can continue my move though, right? Because I only moved 2.
Yes.
While landed on Wong, I'm going to activate another mission. It's Pharma Fulfillment. So a pharmacist offers you a handshake. Hello, I have a shipment of Kim that needs to go from Wong to Zoria. You will be paid up upon completion of the delivery. So this says, while landed on Wong, place 1 Kim cargo cube in your hold. Losing possession of the cube before mission completion results in failure and 1 bounty.
Wow. So I will say that like it could be way more dynamic if I was actually like trying to actively stop her. But I'm gonna let the game do that itself because the hunter goes around the board and he'll eventually, So it's gonna be a little bit more loose because I'm not actively trying to get her. Because I could try to stop her and then she would get a bounty, which that's how you would get a lot of bounty tokens in this game. Ooh, oh my golly. Oh my. This is insane. This is so sketchy, dude. This is so sketchy. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go in and just do this thing, right? This crazy viral pandemic. Okay. So this is I went and then you went. Oh yeah. Now we have to do the neutral phase again. My bad. So everything's still the same, guys. There's no loose cargo. We're still moving the merchant toward Han. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna move the hunter. Now he's gonna reach the landing zone. So he goes here. And he is going to move his right to Quayla, so he's going to be going to yellow next, which means that he is going to be going. He might, you guys might have a little tussle. Well, we're going to have to see. It's going to be exciting, I tell you that. And then we're going to advance the event card one more time.
Perfect.
And then we are going to give the captain to the next player, and you're going to go ahead and go.
You can say that. I'm your captain now.
You are. You're my.
See, aye, captain. Okay, I'm going to repair because I need to move. So I'm.
You know what? You gave birth 3 times. You are my captain. Oh my golly! I just remembered that.
Let's take a moment. Okay, so I'm gonna repair 2 energy per hole.
Okay.
Now, how do I get energy back?
The way you get energy back is by you could do this business action over here, which is repair, recharge, and all that. Pay 1,000. You want a lot of space bucks in this game. Because they pay for everything.
Right. Okay, I'm going to repair. So it's 2 energy per hole.
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, go up 1, 1, 2, go up another.
Okay, so that's the whole action. That's your turn. Okay.
Okay.
So
now my second.
No, that was the whole.
That's my whole action.
Yeah, because the repair is just doing 2.
You can only do 2 at a
2
time.
energy per hole in disable tech.
I lied. I don't want to do that.
But
so where am I? Right
you should do at least 1.
No.
Okay.
I shouldn't.
All right.
I'm going to move twice.
Okay, so you can only do 2 move.
Right. 1, 2, 1, 2.
There you go. All right, perfect. And remember when you were going to do that repair? Sorry, you can do that. Yep, my bad.
Huh?
You're good.
No, I already moved twice.
These couldn't be done. These can be done in landing zone, that repair recharge, but you were doing this one, the 2 energy. Yeah. This one honestly is pretty good though. Like going on the landing zone and then doing 1,000 per energy. Like if you have a ton of money, you could just repair everything.
Okay.
So
I'll do that instead. I'm gonna go on the landing zone.
Okay, that's 1, and then you just pay 1,000 to do whatever. Yeah, so you could repair your whole ship right now.
So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Boom. So you just repaired.
But I'm not moving. No, I don't like that.
Okay.
So we start with 4, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do what I originally wanted to do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. So she can only do 2 moves because she has that damaged hole. Okay.
So that was both of my actions were move actions.
Yep. So now my action is going to be I'm going to do this viral pandemic, which is kind of sick. And I have a plus. I literally have a +1 science, so I have to do a science roll right now. If I roll a 1, then I get destroyed. If I roll any other number, it's not bad. So God help me. Tyler, do you want this dice back? Here we go. Oh.
What'd you get?
It's a 5. Okay.
What?
So I got a 6 because I have a +1 science roll for my scanner, which is why I did this in the first place. Give me better chances here. Now, if I would have done a 1 or a 2, I would have gotten destroyed. My ship is gone, dude. I would have respawned, but whatever. You aid the development of a cure for the virus. 1 fame, 2,000, and event. So I'm going to go up 1 fame. Now you have less fame than me, so you get a boost card.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot about my boost card.
I did too.
Ooh, that is interesting. Okay. And then, oh, you like that?
I like this one.
I'm going to get 2,000 bucks as well, which is so incredibly
both of those are pretty
amazing.
Good.
And man, I wish I would have gotten that 7 though. But what are you going to do?
You were close.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm not sure what that means right there when it says event.
End event. In this.
Oh, it says end. Oh, I thought it said and event. I was like, I don't know what that means.
End
Somebody
event.
help me. Okay, end event. The event is done.
Beautiful.
So on this next neutral phase, once I do what I want to do here for a second. Now, so the event is done, which is good because now I can do other actions there.
So is the event an action or no? It's just...
The event was just something... No, yeah, it was because I had to perform a science action. Okay. So that was my science action. Now I'm going to move. And I was on this guy right here. Put this event token back. And I'm going to go to Newman. Right there. That's my move. I'm just going to end it right there. That's my turn. Good. Now, nothing still has changed. The hunter... Did we move the hunter last time? I don't think we did.
You moved the hunter right here.
Oh, we moved him on there, and then he is now going to Quailith. Oh, yeah, okay. So the merchant is still going to Han. I think this is the shortest one. 1, 2, 3, almost there. And the hunter is going to be going to still Quailith. So we're going to go 1, and I think the shortest path is going to be 2.
Take him in the nebula.
3. Now, guys, I have to be honest with you. I need to talk with the designer again about this rule right here. It's a very minor thing, but I know that when they're traveling, they try to dodge asteroids, but I'm not sure if they try to dodge nebula. So we might be taking him through a path that's a little bit too short because right here it's blocked off by these asteroids. I believe he'll still go through nebula. I don't know if he actually takes the roll for it and gets hit. If that is wrong, guys, I will talk to Tyler and see what he says about that, and I'll try to correct that right here. So anyway, he's going to go through the nebula now, just free. You know, it seems like he would get have to roll some kind of to damage his hull, but I'm not sure if that's how it works. So we're going to send him through there. He may try to avoid all this altogether, but there could be an opportunity in this game where everything's blocked off, and that wouldn't make sense, you know? He would have to go somehow.
Well, the nebula doesn't cut off your line of sight. So I don't
exactly.
Feel like...
So I think you just go straight through with the hunter and just keep him going to his path.
But he should have a little bit of damage going on.
Yep, and there's nobody. He should have maybe some damage. That's the only thing. But anyway, nothing really happens when you damage him unless you're the one who kills him because you get your space buck. So it's like, why would you even kill the hunter if not? Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so we move the hunter. Now we're going to keep going. And there's no combat cards. We don't have to refill anything. Blip tokens are all still there. And now we have to advance the event card. This is a new one.
Ooh,
there you go.
Okay. Solar Slingshot. Sounds fun. The local star stellar corona has greatly receded, allowing ships to navigate closer than ever before. Brave navigators will no doubt attempt to utilize the star's massive gravity. Until this event ends, players may move onto the star tile as if it were a single space on the star map. Players moving onto this tile must attempt a dodge as if it were an asteroid space. Players may move from this tile to any space adjacent to it.
Very interesting. Okay, so we can move on the star tile into any space.
Into any space? What do you mean?
In any space adjacent to it. Wow. That's pretty good. Yep. Cool. So you have to attempt to dodge, but then you can move from the star to any one of these spaces, which is actually kind of sick. Like all these tiles are like multiple spaces to get across. This would just be one space. It's really cool. So we're going to keep that on for this one, and we're ready to go. So I am the captain.
Aye, Captain.
I like that. I can get used to that. I can get used to that outside of the game.
We should make that like a house rule whenever.
All right, I like that. It just keeps you, This game can be a little cutthroat, so you need something to keep you guys together. You know what I mean?
So
you would think that 8 years of marriage would be that thing, If you want to say happy anniversary, it's coming up, guys. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. 8 years in January. It's insane. Okay. She reminded me of that. I'm kidding. We have 3 kids. There's a lot going on. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. So I'm gonna do this thing right here, guys. This mission right here. So while landed on I can start on Newman because I have to drop it off. Okay. So land on Newman and discard the cargo. I'm just gonna discard it. It's gonna go back in the bag. There's 2 pink, which is what I needed, and make a dodge to avoid the authorities. Now this is insane. Okay, this is insanity because I really wanted that. You know what? Can I have this back, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, yes, this is perfect. So I was already on Newman my last turn. I'm going to take this back because this is a little sketchy. And I'm going to actually buy some tech. You know what I did not do? I didn't lower my energy when I did that science roll. Okay. I have to use that tech. I had to lower my energy. That is something I had to do. So now I'm going to buy some tech. And that is going to be a +1
dodge.
Yes, that's exactly what I want for 2,000, which is like the cheapest one, which worked out beautifully. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to now do this thing right here because you know what? Who cares? Let's go for it. So those are done, and now I'm going to roll. This is my dodge roll, guys. If I roll a 1 or 2, I'm done. If I roll a 3, 4, 5, or 6, I'm good. Oh, woo! Okay, so I have a plus. So that's why I got that stabilizer, guys. Because my 3 plus the 1 dodge is a 4. You evade the authorities. I get another fame and 4,000 space bucks. Let's go. It's so risky though. Like the tech in this game is you need some tech. It really is. So I got 4,001 fame. You get a boost card because you have less fame.
Yes.
I'm officially promoted to wasted space. That's what I worked so hard for.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have 4 of those boost cards. Keep in mind. Okay. That was my entire turn, I believe, right? No, because I bought tech, and then I just did this thing. Yeah, so I just did this, and now I discard this. Done with that. I'm gonna start on my. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take. I can only have 2 mission cards. Oof. I'm gonna do this one first. Okay, so I'm going to move out of this guy. Do I want to do any more? Do I want to? I don't have any cargo to sell. Do I want to buy some though? The supply? No. The reason I don't want to buy any because none of the demand is pink, so I don't really care about it that much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit out. I'm on green, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to stay away from my boy over there, blocked by that thing, by the planet and this asteroid. So it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go into the start. I don't necessarily need to because I'm still going to have to use 2 move actions, but why not? 1, 2, 1. Hold on.
1. You have to perform a dodge roll when you go in the sun.
Oh, I do? Never mind.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy.
I'm gonna do that. So I was right here. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, nice. Okay, I wish I had a blip token near me because I would totally do that. But anyway, so she did her 2 move actions, and we're going to the neutral phase, which again is just the merchant is going to go here now. 1, 2 has reached the landing zone. What happens when he reaches the landing zone? I will tell you right now. He gets 1,000 space bucks because if you kill the merchant, you get his money. Okay, so he has 3,000 right now, which is kind of tempting. Now we're going to just discard the supply and demand cubes for that planet. They're just in the bag, and you need to draw 2 more, please. These cannot match. They're not allowed to match, and you can never have an orange or a blue in the supply. Okay, so that's worked out perfectly. Okay, so now he's done, and we have to move him to the right. So he's going to be toward Newman. Okay, now we need to... Yep, we need to advance this card, so you can only just 1 more time, and then we're going to replace it. And it is your turn. Aye, aye, Cap.
Did the event... Okay.
Yeah, we just advance it.
How do you... Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to do both my missions.
Did I wear this shirt? Because it matches the game, kind of. Maybe.
That is a great...
I thought, just in case, you never know. Somebody out there is probably thinking it.
That is a great point.
Thank you.
Note to point out. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so I'm going to fulfill both of my missions.
What?
Can I do that?
Excuse me?
Is that an action?
Hello?
Okay,
Yeah.
so while landed on Zoria, discard the cargo. While landed on Zoria, discard the cargo. So I get 1 fame and 3,000, 1 fame and 2,000. Hold
on. Wait. Wait, so, oh my golly. So you got your mineral cube and you got your chem cube and you made it to Zoria.
Yes, I did.
Dude, how though? How? Okay, that's actually insane. So that was great.
I get 2 fame, 1 for each card.
I was wondering why she wasn't sweating when I got 2.
And then I get 5,000, so 3,000 for the slag salvage and 2,000 for the pharma fulfillment.
Now you're gonna be able to repair your entire ship. That was
Perfect.
that was great.
So this is just a bonus action, right? So you just fulfill mission.
Yeah,
right?
you just fulfill them. Like there's no action on here that says like fulfill mission. It just when it happens, it happens.
Okay, so I still have my 2 actions.
Yeah, you should. Okay. I'm gonna double check that, but I believe mission cards they just happen.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. That was great.
So I'm going to...
High 5.
High 5.
That's really nice.
I'm on a planet. Do I have to be on the landing zone to do business actions?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move.
Okay.
To Zoria.
Okay.
Now I'm on the landing zone.
Nice.
I'm going to...
Wait, you got your 5,000? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to do my business action, and I'm going to repair.
Okay.
So I need 1, 2, 3. That's 3,000 space bucks.
Wow, that's solid, dude. So she like fulfilled her mission, got the money to repair your ship. Now you're back, and you caught up.
Yep.
That's insane. That is actually insane. That was really good. Okay, so you were the captain, right? So I'm gonna go. How am I gonna follow that mess, dude? Of course. Why am I always tailing this guy? I'm just drafting. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. You can never land on another space with a person as well, like any other ship, okay? So I'm going to go 1, 2. Now, if he moves toward Quaylith, which is where he's going, right? So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I'll be out of his sight, which is good. I'm totally fine with that. Wait. Yes, we move him before he attacks. So anyway.
Where'd you go?
I just went this way.
Do it again. Where were you?
I was like right here. Or right here. I just went 1, 2, 3, and then 1.
Oh, okay.
2 move actions. I just want to get there.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to move any closer to him, essentially. So merchant, yep. So we're moving him toward the next merchant route, which is going to be the Newman, which goes from Han. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. He can't get there. And then replace missing demand cubes, which we've already done because that just happened when he got there. Wait, didn't we get?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we did that with him last turn. Okay. And then the hunter actions, so he's going to move toward Quaylith because nobody's attacked him, so I don't have any bounty. 1, 2, 3. I'm out of his line of sight, so he can't attack anybody. And combat cards, replace missing. Okay, advanced event card. We're done with this event. And we're going to put this under here and reveal a new event.
Awesome. Solar flares. The local star has become incredibly unstable. Massive flares of heat are predicted to sweep through various sectors within the system. At the end of each neutral phase after this one, all ships on the star map, including the merchant and hunter, must attempt a dodge to avoid the solar flares. The heat... Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good. So basically, guys, at the end of every neutral phase, did it say including this one or after this one?
After. Wait.
Including...
No.
After this one.
After this
Okay.
one.
So basically, we're gonna have to perform dodge rolls, and depending on that, we're gonna take damage. But I do have a good dodge tech right there, which is sick.
What if I'm not on the star map?
It just does it say on the star map? Yep. So if you're up there, you're safe.
Well, then I would have to stay up there for like...
Now, there's one thing, guys. Oh my golly, there's one thing that I totally messed up, guys, and I apologize for this. All of these unflipped planets were supposed to have 1,000 on here, and every time we went to a planet, we're supposed to reveal it. I deeply apologize for that, guys. There's a lot of rules to this game. I will be honest. It seems like a small, pretty like tight package, but it is pretty dense.
How often is it supposed to get the 1,000? Just
it's
once?
just one time. So we've definitely been here. So you would have gotten 1,000 for that.
I just got there. Yeah.
We're just gonna say, you know, I'm gonna give her 1,000, and then basically this is something you can do now. As one of 2 of your business options, pay 1,000, convert all cargo of one type to another, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I have definitely gone to I was on Vandar, but that doesn't matter. I've gone to Newman for sure.
Yep.
Because I did that, so I'll just take 1,000 and then flip this over. My apologies, guys. That is something that we want to be doing. Okay, supply.
And I went to Buong.
You went to Buong. Yep. After using a business option to buy cargo, take an additional cube of the same type.
You know what I didn't do at Buong that
What?
I wanted to do at Buong?
What'd you do? What'd you forget at Buong?
I didn't do the blip. And I wanted to do it, but I was on
Dude,
top
the blip
of
is
it,
so
I
sick.
didn't
I'm
see it.
gonna hit some blips soon. I'm hitting some blips for sure.
So I get the 1,000.
Okay, she gets 1,000,
And that
guys.
says,
Again.
Intel market, for every 2 boost cards you discard, take 1,000 and draw
Wow.
a new boost card.
Okay, so that's just-
I could have done that as well.
Yeah,
okay.
that's insane. Okay, so I apologize again, but yes, we were supposed to. If you're the first player there, you get the 1,000 credits that are on it, and you get to flip the tile. And now those things are all being revealed. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, let's keep going. So,
Does that matter if it's the merchant or the hunter? Too?
no, they're neutral. It's just players.
Okay, just
Yep.
players.
Yep.
Okay.
So we advanced the event card and gave the captain to the next player.
Okay. All right, Captain.
Aye, captain. Okay. So now we are going to keep going.
Okay. So you go first.
Yep. So I will go first, and I'm going to actually do this mission right now. which is going to be perform a science action while inside the green nebula. And I forgot to roll for damage when I entered the green nebula. Okay, so here we go. Let me do that right now. Oh my golly. Give me a break, bro.
3.
And
that's energy.
Sorry,
drain.
guys. When I did my dodge, I needed to go down on my energy as well because I had to choose to use that. Okay. So now we're going to be doing 4 minus 1 is going to be, it's an energy drain. So it's 3. 1, 2, 3. And that is 3 energy, which is, it's okay. I mean, energy is important, but it's not as important as tech in whole. So now I'm going to reduce my energy by 1 more I'm going to use my stabilizer. Sorry, no, I'm going to use my science and I'm going to perform an action. So if I roll a 1, I'm in trouble. If I roll, man, just give me here we go. Whatever. We'll figure it out. 3, 4. Yes. Awesome. Strong energy readings. I fulfilled it. Perfect. And I get 3,000 space bucks. Man, these rolls, dude. It could have been really bad.
And 1 fame?
And 1 fame. It could have been really bad. Now you have less fame, so you get a boost card.
Yes. Oh, I only have... Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
Ooh.
Okay.
That could be cool.
Very interesting. So, yeah, I finished my missions. Awesome. I feel good about that. Here we go.
So where are you now?
Where am I? I'm a space worm.
Oh.
Working my way up the ladder, man. Jeez.
You're inching through, baby.
Like, you're trying to get to that point.
I know.
You know what I mean? That's insane. Yeah. Okay. So wait, hold on. So I did that was my mission card.
Okay. Yep. Now you get to do your 2 actions.
Now I get to do my 2 actions. Because I don't think it said make a science roll. I think it was just roll. Or it was a dodge roll, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to keep going. And I want to do something interesting here. I don't want to be, man, you know what? I think I might just take the risk. I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. No, I know. I got to do the asteroid thing. So I'm going to roll for the asteroid. And I have +1 dodge, which I will use, actually. 2. 4 minus 2. So I have a +1. So 4 minus 3 is only 1 damage. I'll take it. So I'm just going to go here. I'm totally fine. And I will then explore. So I will take an encounter deck. Let's do this thing. It's going to be sick. So this is the first blip, guys, that we're doing. I'm taking the blip. And so an unknown vessel, a ship unlike you have ever seen, drifts through the void. The technology and craftsmanship seems vastly superior to anything you have encountered before. Do I communicate? Do I reverse engineer? Do I attack the vessel? Or do I fly away? Guys, what would you do in this situation? Do you want to know what I would do? I would absolutely... reverse engineer? Would I do that? I was an engineer, but I didn't like it. So I'm definitely not gonna fly away. You already know. Attack the vessel?
You do have 1 dodge.
It's vastly superior. You know what I'm gonna reverse engineer this piece because I want to find out what's going on inside that thing.
Reverse engineer. Make a tinker roll.
Oh my golly. Okay.
Construction incomprehensible. You failed.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So you get a boost card, right?
Yes, I do get a boost card.
What are you doing?
I discard the. I failed. I discarded the blip.
Okay, but that is the blip on the wrong one.
Yes, it was. So I discard the blip.
Okay.
And I do get a boost card. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Unsuccessful encounter. Yes, so I get a boost card. I obviously need it. Oh, that's insane, dude. That's actually so good. These are really good. Like, so far, these cards are actually... but they're not broken good. They're just nice. They're just nice to have. So, anyway, I've done my stuff. You're up.
I'm going to find a mission. I'm going to draw 3. Okay. I was just reading what the space the Grand Exchange was.
Grand Exchange is pretty good.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Okay. So then we do the merchant actions. Merchant is going to be... Where's he going? Merchant is going toward Quailoth. So he's going to go... He's going to avoid that asteroid, so he's going to have to go...
So do we advance him then? Oh, not until he gets to Quailoth?
Yeah, he has to get there.
Okay.
So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I think he's going to go around this way. That's the shortest route. Then we advance the hunter as well. And 1, 2, 3. He can't attack anybody. Nobody's 2 spaces away. And then... Ooh, we're going to have to... Oh, replace missing blip tokens. So let's do this thing real quick, like we did in the beginning. So when you replace a missing blip token, we're going to roll like we did in the beginning. I got a 1 that's going to be on a planet. And she got a 1, which is going to be on a purple planet. That's going to be the exact same one that I just was on. I might actually do. That's
not
actually insane. Let's go, baby. That's awesome, man. How does that happen? That's so sick. It was kind of sick though.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So yes, now we have to do the event card. So we're going to advance this forward, and everybody on the star map, which is everyone, has to perform a dodge. I'm going to use energy to do it. I will be doing energy, and we're going to see what happens. Here we go. Ooh, dude, this is insane.
So what happens? Oh, it depends on up there.
That hurts. I'm actually not going to use an energy for this one. I'm just going to go for it. I got a 4. I take 1 damage.
I got a 4.
Nice. Take 1 damage.
I'm still happy.
So I have a -1 die roll, which is kind of trash, but that's fine. Yeah, you did good. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, so we advanced the event card, which we did, and then aye, Captain.
Sweet. You did all the neutral, everything?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to move once.
You gonna blip it?
I'll go ahead and blip.
Just go ahead and blip it.
I'm actually going to do my mission first.
Okay.
So I perform alien investigation. A crazed researcher grips your arm. Aliens! They exist, I tell you. My colleagues don't believe me. You and I will show them. I will be famous. I mean, we will be famous.
That was amazing.
Yeah, thank
That was really good.
Perform a science action while on the blue beacon.
So this is one action.
Performing the science action.
All right, let's see.
Ooh.
That is so risky. So you have to roll a 4 or a 5 or 6. Anything else is no good.
I should
That
have bought the science tech while I was up there.
You've never failed anything while doing that dance, have you?
Nope. 4.
Dude! And it holds true. Man!
1 fame, 3,000.
Oh my golly! 1 fame. You know you do it.
I'm a
You're now
space
space worm.
worm.
Congratulations. Gee, how is it? Ugh. How are you always right there, man?
Okay, that wasn't the blip. That was my
No, it was
mission.
just the mission, yep.
Okay.
Don't tell me about a blip, too.
I'm going to blip.
I don't know if I can handle
explore.
that. All right, she's going to explore. She's on a blip token,
Right.
so let's get that blip out.
A wrecked ship drifts through the void, hopeless and helpless. Your scanner picks up no energy readings.
Ooh, let's put that up here so they can see.
Okay.
Get a little more immersive. Okay. So, do you want to
You can put that
scan the wreckage, scrap the, or you can say it.
Scan wreckage, scrap wreckage, attack wreckage, fly away. I'm going to scan it. Blue matches the blue beacon. Right. I just feel like those are signs.
And the way this works, guys, if you didn't already get this, like whoever encounters it gets the encounter, and then another person reads the card and tells them what happens. Because I think I explained that at the beginning, but yeah. So, we are going to be, you said scan wreckage, right?
Scan, absolutely.
Okay. So let's scan that wreckage. So first you're going to make a science roll. Which means that it would just be affected by your tech. If you had any tech, which you don't.
2. Oh, that's never good.
2. Insufficient data collected. And so you should have done your dance. Why didn't you do your dance? That never fails. Also, you failed it. And, yep. Just discard the blip.
So I passed my mission.
Here, actually, can you put that one up there? Thank you. And yeah, you did well on the mission for sure. Fantastic. So I'm gonna do this thing. I'm actually gonna go ahead and blip straight up. Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
So the encounter is going to be marooned vessel. You see a small vessel, dark and lonely, hanging on the void. Attack. You receive a message. Spacer, thank the stars. The ship is done for. Oh, you receive a message from the lonely, poor spacer. Thank the stars.
You already want to attack him.
The ship is done for. I can use a tow to the nearest planet. Hurry, please. I can pay you. I'm going to attack my boy.
Oh my goodness. That's ruthless.
Going in. I know. Let's get him.
Make an attack roll.
Easy. Ready? Here we go. Oh, game over.
5.
Big dog.
You easily wreck the vessel and plunder the wreckage for all it's
told you
worth.
that.
1 bounty, 2,000.
What? I got a bounty? You're actually kidding me. You're actually kidding. How do I get a bounty for that?
Well, I mean, you attacked a poor, helpless vessel.
I don't know why. I'm not even that kind of person.
You should have a bounty.
How many? 2,000?
2,000.
Let's go, baby. Worth it. I don't know why I went. Yeah, that guy got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, that was awful.
But I have a bounty now, which isn't great. I will.
Oh, and we remove it.
We remove that. Oh, wait, it was successful. It did have a green check.
It did.
So I get that blip token. Thank you. That's one. That's great. And I will actually, to avoid, the hunter's going to come after me before he goes to the planet because I have a bounty token now. And I don't like that. So I will actually go to... Oh, man, I have plans, dude. I have some plans here. But it's not on Wong. So I'm going to move away from Wong, I think. The hunter can move. He moves 3 spaces. So if I move 1, 2, 3, he's going to go... Oh, he's going to catch me anywhere. You know what, guys? I'm going to go to Buong, and I'm going to wait him out. I'm just going to go there. For every 2 boost cards you discard, take 1,000. And I'm going to use this boost card right here. Play at the end of your turn to increase your whole status by 2.
What?
Yeah, buddy. So we're back. We're back in the game.
Let's see if I have any of those.
We are back. Let's go. I'll take it. Okay. So, very interesting. And I'm going to avoid him. So the merchant is now going to move and go 1, 2, 3 toward that. Quaylith again, still, they're still hidden there. And he would have come after me since I had a bounty token, but he's no longer going to do that. He's going to go to the landing zone of Quaylith, and we're going to advance his marker to the left. He's now going to Newman, which is back over here. Now we're going to advance this. Oh, you're on the star map, aren't you? That's garbage. I'm not. That was actually super smart then to go up there. First, we have to actually replace the missing blip token.
Okay.
Do we have 2 missing? Oh, yeah, we have to do 2. Okay. So,
what does the merchant do?
What does he do? Merchant is there. You can attack him. You get a bounty if you kill him, but you get his money. And he basically just like...
you just get the money.
He picks up loose cargo around the board. He resets the cargo when he gets to a landing zone. So he keeps the game flowing. And so let me roll real quick, please. Wait, what am I rolling for? We're rolling for blip tokens. So here we go. So I rolled a 1, and she rolled a 2. This is going to be a blue planet.
Beautiful.
Yep. And then we'll roll another one. I rolled a 4. And she rolled a 4. That's a yellow beacon. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So we are done with that part. Oh, advanced event card. So you need to roll your dodge to see if you take damage. Ooh, buddy. 1 damage. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, that -1 die roll's brutal. Okay, so let's keep going. And we are done that. My golly, you have to aye captain me.
Aye captain.
That's right. Now I'm going to move. Now the hunter's going to come after me because, okay, here's what I'm going to do. So while I'm there, do I want to do anything while I'm on that landing zone? Oh. Oh my golly. Yes. Yes, I will do that. Actually. Oh my. Let's go. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my boost card. Play when buying cargo to instead buy cargo of any type other than demand of the planet you're on. The planet must currently have demand. It does have demand, and I'm going to buy actually the parts, which is going to be red. I'm going to buy 2 of those red, since I only have 1 cargo hold, and I will pay 1,000 for each. Boom, boom. I'll take 2 red, please. Yep. And so I bought...
I wonder what he's doing.
I bought that, and now I'm going to move. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now the hunter... Ooh. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be in line of sight of him. He's going to attack me. 100%. Oh my golly, dude. Do I just avoid him? Do I just wait it out 1 more turn? Do I wait it out? You know what? Nah, dude. No. You're up.
Okay.
I'll take the heat. I'll just pay him 1,000. Pay him off.
I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Beautiful.
I'm going to try this.
Perform a science action while on the yellow beacon. Okay. Oh, geez. That's tough. Oh, my golly.
I did the dance. The dance works.
Man.
So, a woman of science approaches you. We need to further our research on the nature of our local star. Head to the yellow beacon. A solar flare is likely to pass by there. Perform a science action while on the yellow beacon. I did. I rolled a 4. Magnetic polarity recorded. 1 fame, 3,000.
Golly. So she's now Star Skipper.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Star Skipper and discard that card. Good job. 3,000 space bucks as well. Insane. That's just insane gameplay. You know what I mean? That's just cracked gameplay.
Nope.
Can't do it, can you?
I get -1 dice roll.
Oh my golly. That is horrible. No, do you take it? Oh my golly. Let's see what it actually is. She had -1. Way to just be
Insufficient
honest.
data.
You don't deserve that for what you just did. You know what I mean? But that's life. So insufficient data, she actually gets done. Still the old worm. No worries. I think you can come back from it. So discard that card. That's horrible.
Do I have to discard it or do I play it?
Yeah, you failed it. No, you failed it. Straight up. I hate to say it like that, but yeah, it's could have gone worse though. So that is, man, that's horrible. Just the highs and lows of this game, man. That was not the game's fault though, but it kind of was. So now, have you done your 2 turns? Do you? No, you haven't done anything.
I moved.
Yeah, and you did your mission, which was, it said make a science roll. It didn't say perform a science action though, right?
Right, it just said.
So you get one more if you want to. Yeah, that was a science action. Yep, so that was your 2 turns. And we've both gone now. So the merchant is going to be hidden toward Quailith. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is going to be interesting right here. The hunter is going to go toward Newman. That's going to go 1, 2, 3.
But it goes towards you.
Yes.
Because you have bounds.
No. He does go toward me. So he's just going to go 1 right there. And I'm going to pay him off with 1,000. Easy. Very easy. But if you don't have that money, you're done. Replace missing blips. We have all the blips on there, right? And then advanced event card. This event card is done. That's horrible. I even feel bad, honestly. And this is the new event, Space Comms.
A network of experimental communications arrays is being tested. This new technology will be open to the public for a limited time while data is being collected. Players may perform business actions while on or adjacent to any space containing a beacon. Thank you. However, they may not be used to buy cargo or sell cargo options in this manner.
Okay, that's interesting.
Glory! Do you know
good?
why? I need to repair.
Please tell me that's
so much.
Yeah, you do.
My hope.
Please tell me that card actually directly helps you.
It directly
That's
helps
insane.
me. Absolutely.
I love that that's a thing.
Me too.
Give Captain aye, Captain.
Thank you. So we're done?
Yep.
So,
Go ahead.
okay. I'm going to perform a business action to repair my hull. Yes?
Yep.
So I pay 1, 2, or 3.
So you're doing the
2.
recharge repair ship. Yep.
Yeah.
2,000 to repair your hull.
Beautiful.
Jeez.
I am, and then I'm going to explore the blip. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're just going to explore. Yep. So you do the blip. Let's do it. Let's explore the blip.
2 ships zip by you in an apparent chase. The pursuing ship transmits a message. Stop that ship, Spacer. The pilot is an escaped prisoner. Quickly, disable them.
Really nice. I swear you had like an accent there for a minute too.
Well, yeah.
It was good. Okay, so do you want to help pursuing the ship, help fleeing ship, or fly away?
Ooh.
You gonna help the feds? Or you gonna help the con? Or are you gonna fly away and just be
escaped prisoner? Man, this is a moral dilemma. So what if that escaped prisoner?
What if he was innocent?
What if he was innocent?
You
like
just...
on The Fugitive with Harrison Ford.
You know what? That's probably what Tyler was thinking about when he made this game.
He probably was.
So the question is, what do you do here?
But what if he was a murderer or something like that?
We're going to find out.
I'm going to help the pursuing ship.
Help the pursuing ships to help the feds? Okay, make an attack roll.
I have to attack him?
You just have to make an attack roll.
What is that?
You're going to attack the prisoner.
2.
The fleeing ship evades your fire. Nothing. That's a failed encounter. You get to draw a boost card.
I can't.
Okay, then, but you can still draw one and discard one.
Okay, so I lose the blip.
Yep, you lost the blip. She gone.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna draw one and then I'll discard
That's
one.
horrible.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going while she's doing that. So she's just drawing her boost card because she failed an encounter. You get to draw a boost card when you fail an encounter. That's great. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move to Quailith with my move action 1, 2. And on the landing zone now I can do a business action, which I'm going to use to sell 2 of the demand tiles or demand cubes in 1 action. So we're gonna put that in the discard, and I'm gonna get a fame for that because I did 2 in a single action. Boom, beautiful. Beautifully done. I know you didn't see that. Just say beautifully done and it'll make sense.
No.
Okay. So I have gained a fame and you get a boost card because I got a fame. You're welcome.
Another one?
Mm-hmm. So I moved, guys, and I did my action to sell. Oh, I get an addition. Wait, whoa. I get 2,000 space bucks for selling 2 of them, plus an additional one for selling the one that was in demand. I have gone and done my stuff. I feel good. Okay, so the merchant is going to go to Quailith. 1, 2, 3. She's not, I don't know, it's a she, but she is not on the planet's landing zone. The hunter is going to go. There's no bounty token on the merchant, so hunter is going to Newman. 1, 2, 3. Not in the line of sight anymore because it's 3 spaces away. And then we do our stuff. So let us then replace the missing blip token. So we have 1 to replace. That's going to be a 6 I've rolled, which is a beacon.
Go back on color? Yellow. Yeah.
4. Oh my golly, dude. You didn't even do the dance.
I need help.
All right, so you're on the blip. You got a blip. That's insane, dude. So you got the blip token. Put it on there, please. And then we're going to advance the event card and keep going. So hit me with that tile. Feel free to say it if you want to.
Aye, Captain.
That's right. Now, guys, I'm going to go first here. And what I'm going to do, I really like what I just did. That was so good.
That was so good.
Oh, I was supposed to discard that that demand.
Worthy.
Sorry. Discard that boost card there.
All right.
Okay, so I have no boost, which isn't great. You know what I'm going to do, guys?
What are you going to do?
I thought you'd never ask. I need some energy. The first thing I'm going to... No, I don't necessarily need... yeah, I'm going to do some energy. I'm going to spend 4,000 space bucks to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one of my actions. That's a business action right there. And then, find mission. That's what I want to do. Let me find a couple missions right here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I'm going to do these 2. Okay. Gives me a very, very... So I repaired into my missions. Okay. So I'm done.
I'm on a beacon. I can still perform business actions. So
Did you put your blip token on the yellow?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I'm on top of it.
That's a... Oh, yellow beacon. Oh, my bad. I thought it was yellow planet.
Yeah. Because of the space comms, the space comms event, I'm going to perform a business action on the beacon. I'm going to find missions.
Nice.
These cards feel amazing, by the way.
They really do.
Oh my goodness. I wish you guys could see these right now. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, those are gnarly. Sorry, I saw them too.
All 3 of them.
Oh, they're all combat cards, guys. They're fun. Like, it can stall your game because you could sit there for a long time, or you could dominate in the first turn. And I would get my strategy for this. I don't care if you care. No, okay.
I'm reading them.
Like, if you get a cannon, that helps.
Are they all the same?
They're all pretty much the same. Now these modifiers are different though. Like, this one has an attack of -1. This one has an attack of +1. So it's easier to kill. Okay. But you might not get as many good things.
Wait, wouldn't they attack me? +1?
Yeah, when they attack, what I'm saying is this is a -1 attack, so he's gonna hurt you less. But that is a dodge +1. Yeah, so.
So definitely. Oh, that's so far.
It's interesting. Oh, while on the Shattered Planet, yeah. Doesn't really matter that I know because I'm not going to try to stop her.
And then I'm going to do the blip.
Okay.
Explore a blip. A formless mass of energy speaks through your mind.
Ooh.
The stars have brought you to me, little explorer. Rejoice in my presence. You know not the bounds of my power.
Interesting. I'd attack it.
I'm gonna rejoice.
Excuse me?
Why shouldn't I rejoice? That's
I don't know.
To do.
All right. You cheer and scream and cry all at once. The voice speaks once more. You have pleased me, mortal. I will bestow a gift upon you. Roll the die. Ah, you would. I would attacked.
3.
I
don't get it.
2 cargo of your choice.
Oh.
That is good. Wow.
I'm gonna do green.
Okay. You can do any 2 cargo.
And I'm gonna do green.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, I know what you're doing. I truly do. Now, where am I? I'm on Quaylith. Okay, so wait. So we both went. Yep. You did your blip and you did your... Okay, so we're good. So we're going to keep moving these merchants. The merchant is now on Quaylith. Wait, no. She's going to Newman now. 1, 2, 3. And the hunter is going to go... There's no reason to fight. Hunter is going to Newman as well, right? 1, 2, 3. They're going back to Newman. Both of them are kind of meeting right now, which is interesting. And then we do our... Do we need to replace a blip? What happened? Oh,
I did. I passed it?
Yep. You're past it.
Yes, I get it.
Get the blip. Now we need to replace the blip. Let's do that. 2, which is a planet. And a 5, which is going to be a rid planet, Vandar. Nice. Okay. Perfect. So now we are going to move on to the event card, which is 1 more. And that event's kind of cool, though.
That event's awesome.
Yeah, it's really
Helped
good.
Me out a lot.
So Quaylith, I'm going to move away from Quaylith. Oh, man, I really want to... There's something I really want to do, and there's something I should definitely do. I'm going to do what I want to do. 1, 2, 3. And I have to perform a dodge action. And I'm going to do an energy to do my dodge. So 4 minus 6. That is no damage done to my ship. And then, are you happy for me?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go to the blip token. I'll obviously explore next round. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sell. Oh, do I have to move to the landing zone to do that? I do, don't I?
Yes, you have to move on the landing zone. So you might have to just do what I did and just kind of suck it up and get on there.
Can you still buy tech and all of that different stuff on a landing zone?
That's when you can buy that.
Oh,
that's the only time you can buy tech and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna suck it up and move to the landing zone of Zoria.
All right. Oh, do you have a combat card out? No, you didn't actually do it. You haven't attacked it yet, right? Okay.
I have not.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna move the merchant 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Done. There's nobody in the line of sight, and advance the event card. So new event coming out.
Aww.
I know that was a good one.
That was a great one.
Read that.
Star map updates. The navigational software company, refusing to be ignored for the 10th time, is forcing an automatic update on your star map. In the update notes, it merely says minor bug fixes. At the end of each neutral phase, including this one, roll a die to determine which planet's tile is switching places with the star tile. Swap the positions of these 2 tiles, but do not change the rotational orientation of the tiles.
What? So at the end of each neutral
cool.
phase, including this one, roll a die to determine which planet tile is switching place with the star. Swap position of these 2 tiles and now change. Oh my golly. Okay, so
that could really
this could be
mess
insane.
up
This could be insane because you can't go on the star tile normally. Wow. Okay, so let's do it.
Okay.
We're at that point. So it says during this one as well. So we're gonna roll. And it's somebody of 4. Quaylith. Oh my golly! Thank the Lord that I just got done with that one. So this one is going to switch places with the star.
Switch the.
Oh, yep. I'll keep the orientation.
Orientation.
I think it was right there.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Because the asteroids were...
Were they on that side or the other side?
No, because I had to go through the asteroids to get there. I think you're right. Because I remember I had to do the roll. I never would have... If I didn't have to go through asteroids, I wouldn't have.
So they were like this.
Had to have been like that. Yeah. Perfect. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, dude, that's insane. That could change a lot in this game. You know what I mean? If you're trying to go from here to and you had to go around, now you only have to go there. That is insane.
That's awesome.
Okay, so that's really cool. So give captain the next player. Aye.
Thank you.
And then
you didn't
you're
finish
up,
it.
Captain.
Okay. I'm going to sell.
Hey, when you finish that mission, oh no, you did the encounter. You didn't get a blip. Okay, sorry. You're gonna sell.
Don't remind me.
Excuse me. You're going to
sell cargo.
Oh no.
So I get 1,000 each, and it is the one it is in demand. So I get an additional 1,000, and I get a fame.
Jeez, man. So you're the star skipper.
3,000 total.
3,000. It's coming down to it. Wow. Okay. So now, so you sold and you got a fame and all that. You have your second action.
I need to buy a cannon.
Yeah. If you're going to do that, you need one. Desperately.
Sorry. I need to buy the cannon. So cannon's 3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a thruster.
Dude.
I just really liked the green. I was drawn to the green. Okay.
All right. So you bought tech. You got a nice little defense on there now. Looking good. So let's keep going. I will now go. And I'm gonna do my blip. Let's blip immediately. I'm just gonna dominate this real quick. So let me blip real quick. So powerless ship. A ship drifts aimlessly before you. The flight deck is dark and the windscreen is collecting frost. You can barely make it out of the shape of the pilot. They seem to be unconscious as a flashlight floats by their pale face. Attack ship, transfer. Well, he's dead, so I could attack the ship easily.
You don't know if he's dead. He's just pale.
He's pale, but it's floating by his face. Who would not take if you have
Maybe
flashlights
he's in
floating?
a coma.
You wouldn't just like flick it or something. He might be in a coma. Yeah, it'd be easy to attack. Or I could transfer my energy to him.
Wait, to him?
Yeah, I could transfer my energy. It's a ship. You know what? I need to make up for my last thing.
I thought you could take all of their energy, transfer.
Oh my golly! I think I'm gonna transfer this time.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm gonna attack him. He's pale. Okay. Like he's gone. I got easily. I can easily do this. All right, ready? Do I have to do something? Make a type of roll.
Make an attack roll.
Make an attack roll. Game over, big duck.
The helpless vessel is obliterated. 1 bounty, $4,000, and you get the blip.
Let's go, baby. That was worth it. I got a lot of bounty on my.
Ridiculous.
Oh my golly. Oh no. He shouldn't. The hunter. Now, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Like 2 turns ago, the hunter may have come he might have come toward my ship when I did the neutral phase, because I think I was out here. Nope. Yeah, I was out here, so he would actually come back this way toward my ship instead of away from my ship. We're just gonna keep it how it is now, but I'll put that in the video when I make it, but I should have had him come toward me. So I get another bounty, and I got my 4,000. And what else do I get? A blip.
Yeah, the blip.
It had a green check mark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get the blip right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and discard 2 blips because I think that's just a thing you can do for $2,000 and another fame. There are my blips. Boom. I'm a space voyager, baby. Let's go. Okay, so that was the end. No, I did the blip and that's all. Now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it, man. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I have 2 bounty tokens, so the hunter will now come after me. So we're gonna do this thing. Guys, the captain is supposed to do this part of the game, but I'm just doing it because I'm more familiar with it. So the merchant is going toward Newman, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Now he's actually, instead of going to Newman, going to come after me because I have the most bounty. So he's going to move 3 spaces toward
When
me.
do we get boost cards?
When you get fame with less boost. Sorry, I just got a fame, didn't I? Yeah. So you get another boost card.
Okay.
And then when failing mission, unsuccessful encounter, can buy boost cards and draw boost cards when spawning. We haven't been destroyed. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 toward me, and he's going to attack me. But will he? He knows I'm going to pay up.
Question, can you have additional, like, can I load this up with like 3 cannons if I wanted to?
I didn't see anything in the rules that said you couldn't do that.
Okay.
So I think if you want 3 cannon, go for it. Yep, so we're good. Oh no. Ships with bounty tokens cannot pay hunter. The ships with bounty token cannot pay hunter. No, dude. That's garbage, man.
You should have been attacked a couple times.
No,
so.
I don't. I think I've been on landing zones a lot, and so he wouldn't have come toward me. But yeah, I couldn't pay. I forgot I can't pay him if I have a bounty token. So now I have 2. So he's going to attack me straight up. My guy, dude. My guy. Now, hunter gets +1 attack and dodge. Ships with bounty tokens cannot pay hunter and gets +1 2 attack roll for each bounty token. So he could destroy me right now. Because I have 2 bounty tokens. Oh, he rolled a 1. So that's a 1 right there. So
that's what you roll. Do I roll for him?
Yeah. Yeah, you do. 2. So hold on. So he gets a +1 attack. So he has 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he gets, I have, and then I have 2 bounty tokens, so that's 4 or 5.
Okay.
So he has
4.
He has 4 damage on me. Are you kidding me, bro?
You're so sad.
Are you kidding me? Watch this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. -2 die roll and -1 move. Oh my golly. I'm getting
you better go to
destroyed.
Quelo.
I'm going to. No,
you should.
no, that's not what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. So anyway, so he just destroyed me. Not really, he didn't destroy me, but I one more and I would have been dead, 100%. So replace missing blip tokens, which we need to do real quick. We have 1 to replace. So 6, which is going to be a beacon. You're up. Roll it real quick.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my boost card.
Would you roll a 5?
Mm-hmm.
So rid beacon is going to get a blip token.
He already has one.
Does? Let's roll it again. 4 and a 5. Rid beacon? Okay, 1 more. 5
and a 5.
Rid beacon.
Huh? 5 and a 5?
Rid beacon. 5 and 5. Rid beacon. Oh my golly. 2 and 4. Thank the Lord. Yellow planet. Yep. Okay. So then replace missing advanced event card. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. What is it?
So a 3. It's gonna be Newman is gonna replace the star.
Oh, you just do it once?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So Newman is now over there.
Was that
now the hunter's gonna be coming toward me again. Ah, you bro. How does that happen? Okay, so now we advanced the event card, which we did, and now it is my turn to go first.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you. And I will go. I'm gonna do this. I'm hurting bad, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and just chill there for a minute and hang out.
Why don't you go to yellow?
Because I'm going somewhere. Yeah. If you must know. Okay, so you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna buy another cannon for 3,000. What do you get when you kill a hunter?
When you kill the hunter, you get his money.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2. Where's he moving?
He's gonna move toward Newman.
Is he gonna get me if I'm in his line of sight?
Well, you won't be, because if you stop right there, you won't be, because he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, and it's only 2 spaces away. So you moved, and you did. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
You did your 2?
Yep.
You bought a cannon. Okay. You could actually attack him. Or you could, not right now, but you could have. But anyway, so the merchant is now going back toward Newman. 1, 2, 3. And so is the hunter. 1, 2, 3. Now the hunter is going to pay the merchant. Or sorry, the merchant's going to pay the hunter not to kill him, because he always does that. And, man, yep, that's how it's going to work. So that is that. And we have to do the blips. They're all good. And then, wait, you don't have a combat card yet, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And then advance the event card. So let's do a new event.
Aww. That thing was so cool.
I know. Space-time paradox.
An outrageously irresponsible experiment has created a strange shift in the space-time. The scientists responsible for this will be put on trial as soon as they are old enough to speak. Players may now move between planets by moving their ships along the landing zones on the status board as if they were normal spaces. Landing on a planet no longer ends a move action. Players may loop from one end of the row
to the nut, like you just keep going like that.
To the other.
This is changing everything right now for me. This is changing everything for me right now.
That is not fair.
This is changing everything for me right now.
I just moved from a planet.
Oh man, maybe it's not. Okay. Anyway, wait.
Man, I should have just done what I was gonna do, but I
Oh.
decided not to.
Oh. Ooh. There's several things I want to do right now. I'm gonna be honest. So you're the captain. So.
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain. I should have said that.
1, 2, 3.
Easy, girl. Don't
I'm
take my
gonna
strats.
Buy cargo.
Of course. Of course, man. Oh my golly, dude. This is insane. Okay. So I was going to do something totally different. Now I'm going to go loop around and go 1. And I have -1 move, so I can only do 2 anyway, but whatever. So then I'm going to buy 2 parts.
Babe.
What?
You quit it.
Let me get this red, please. Did you not have enough money to buy 2 of them?
I had moved.
Huh?
Isn't
No,
that
you can move. You can buy as many as you
action?
can afford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll buy 2.
Yeah. So I moved and bought, and she moved and bought. Now, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're moving the merchant toward Newman still. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to move the hunter 1, 2, 3. And the merchant is once again going to pay not to get attacked. All the blip tokens are still there, and we're going to move this one more. This is insane, dude. This is insane. That changed everything. Okay. So, yep, we did that, and we're still going. Give Captain. I know you don't want to say it right now. I know it's a little sensitive, but what I'm going to do is go 1, 2, and then sell these 2 for $3,000. This is great. Wait, hold on. Newman and Quayloth. Where do I want to be? I want to be on Quayloth. Yes, I do want to be on Quayloth. Okay, so I sold that, and oh my golly. Sorry, guys. There was one more thing I should have done. When we sold the first time, when we sold to those places, and we should have replaced the demand cube because we sold one of that type. So you're not going to be able to get those now. Those red. Yeah, so this one goes away. I am so sorry that I forgot that.
Oh, and this.
And this. Yep, and I got 1,000 for that, and we flipped this. So yes, we're supposed to replace those, and I believe Newman is one that we were supposed to replace as well. We'll go ahead and do that.
But green can't be on it, or green can be on it.
Green cannot match.
Give me red.
Are you kidding me? That's so random. Is it though? And can you just replace Newman? We should have done that a while ago too. Whenever you're ready, you could replace the Newmans. Nice. Wow. So yeah. So I did that and got a fame, and I took my 3,000 already. Almost famous, baby. And that was I moved and sold. Yep, that was my turn. How are you going to pick a red? Is that random?
Yeah, it was.
Are you kidding me?
I looked away. They can tell you.
That's insane.
Or you can tell.
Well, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I just sold there. You don't replace that until the neutral phase.
So it's the same.
No, this doesn't come out until the neutral phase. So you can stay there and risk maybe not getting a red. You know what we'll do is, since you drew the red, you can do that, but you have to wait to the end of the next phase when we replace the missing demand. Yeah, that's insane. So if you want to, that's just crazy.
How'd you get to Zoria?
How did I get to Zoria? Using this. Yep. I can loop. Fortunately, you put that one statement in there. Woo! Come on, baby. And you got a boost card. You get a boost card since I got that fame. You're welcome. You haven't given me a single boost card this game. Guys, look at this. Look at that face and look at this face. I mean, that is... That's exactly...
I'm a little sad.
That's what he was thinking about.
I'm a little sad.
How are you going to come back, baby? You usually do.
You can sell any, though, right?
Yep, you can sell any.
I'm going to sell my reds. Okay. I'm going to move to Quaylith, and I'm going to buy 2 green.
Okay. Okay. So the merchant is going to go toward Newman still. 1, 2, finally reach there. The merchant gets 1,000 space bucks. Hopefully I gave the merchant last time. 1,000 space bucks for the merchant, and we got to replace these. Can you do that, please?
You are kidding me right now.
Oh, were you going toward there? Oh my.
Tyler.
Ty, you done messed up, big dog. You done messed up. You can't
Can
put
blue?
blue up there? Yep, put it right there. So replace that, and then so those are replaced. Now we have to do the hunter actions. Hunter is going toward Newman as well. He's finally there, and he will go. Oh, sorry, we got to go here for the hunter, and here for the merchant. They're finally splitting up a little bit. Okay.
What does the hunter get? Anything?
He does not get anything. Yep. Combat cards replace missing blip tokens, which we don't need to do. Advanced event card. That one's done. Whew! I love that event. That was so cool. That came at the most epic time. The most epic time. Ooh, what is this? That looks sick.
That's not what I needed.
Here, put that up there. Look at this, guys. This is interesting. So tax season. The interplanetary government needs money immediately to fund some ambiguous project. An information packet will be issued within 3 to 4 business years. While on a planet, place 2,000 on the appropriate space on this card to make your mandatory payment. Any players that have not paid by the time this event ends receives 1 bounty. That's cool, man.
Good thing Quayla's not on there.
I'm on a planet and you're on a planet, so we're gonna put this here. And on the appropriate space, I'll put 2,000.
On what?
On this. I'm paid off. Let's go, baby. Got plenty to go around. And give captain token to the next player. You're up.
Thank you. Jeez.
You didn't have to pay now. You could have waited 3 turns, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Now that I'm on a planet that I don't even want to be on.
Oh, we gotta replace the missing. Can you replace that missing token?
And they cannot match.
They can't match. Ooh, you should have kept that red though. You should have kept that red though.
Alright.
Oh my golly, bro.
I may be able to come back from this. Maybe. I'm gonna move back to Quay. I'm gonna do the blip.
Okay.
A small cargo hold floats among a cluster of asteroid chunks. The vessel that it came from is nowhere in sight.
Ooh.
Scan the hold.
You gonna scan it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a science roll. The scanners pick up nothing. Re-choose.
Scavenge.
Make a tinker roll. Hidden within a proximity mine, you escape just before it blows. You get to take the blip. Nice.
So I automatically have 2.
Oh no! No!
Fame.
No, dude. Okay. Oh, I wanted that blip, bro. I really wanted that blip. Ah, man. You know what? Okay, so the first thing I need to do for sure is do a repair action, and I'm going to pay 4. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. Honestly, where is he headed? He's headed toward Han. I'm sick of this hunter getting in my way, so I'm going to pay off. I'm going to do a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to pay off 2 of my bounty tokens. They're gone. And I'm also going to repair 1, 2, 3, 4 my ship to get all the way back here. What's up?
Put it in the purple.
What in the purple? Oh, okay. Yep. So I'm gonna repair. So I repaired, and I paid off my bounty. Those are my 2 actions. Cool. So the merchant is officially going to move again. The merchant is gonna go toward Quillith, and he started at Newman. So 1, 2, 3. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, and then the hunter is gonna go toward Han, and that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So he's going to fight the merchant. Merchant's going to pay him off. And we're going to advance this event card. And that is replace the missing blip token. So let's see that real quick. 2 and a 5.
The
Red
beacon
planet.
again.
Red planet. No,
Red
I
planet?
wish. Yeah. So
Are you
do it
sure?
again. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
2 and 5
It's
would be red
already
planet.
there.
Yep. So let's do a 4, which is a beacon, and a 2, which is a blue beacon. Oh my golly! Don't you dare. Okay. So we did all that. Now it's my turn. Thank you. Aye, Captain.
Captain.
So I've repaired my ship. I feel good about this.
Can't get there, Homeside.
I can't get there. Oh wait.
Oh, but you can't. Nope.
No, I can't get there either. But I'll go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 1, and I'll be ready for the blip. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is actually draw new mission cards. So I'm gonna draw 2, and while I'm on here, I can draw 3. So can you hand me 3, please?
You always draw 3.
I can draw 4 then. I'm gonna draw 4 mission cards, and I have 2 that I have not revealed yet, so I can still discard them. You know what? So I'm drawing these missions, and I'm gonna take these 2. I'm gonna delete these 2. So can you put all those back?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to with my I only have 2,000. Okay. So I'm going to actually move. Where's he going? He's going to Han. No, where's the merchant or the hunter going? He's going to Han, right? 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
You don't have to be worried about him though.
Yeah, he still attacks everybody within 2.
Oh.
Yeah. So if he goes 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, he'll attack me.
That's me, baby. Oh.
No, because I'm there too. Yeah. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'll just pay him off. Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Done? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna move we're gonna move this dude toward Quailith. 1, 2, 3. That's the merchant. Right. And we're gonna move the hunter toward Han. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna pay him off to not attack me.
Why wouldn't he go this way? You think this is the shortest route? He can't get through right there. It's the asteroid.
Oh, okay. Okay. So where do you think he would go?
Well, he's still within 2 though.
What about here?
He needs to go to Han.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So he's gonna attack me. I'm gonna pay him off, and the merchant is also gonna pay him off. The merchant's out of money though, so after this one, he'll be hurting. But we're both attacked, and then we do place demand cubes. They're all good. Replace missing advanced event card. So we've already paid this off, which is good. And then you're up.
Awesome. First, if I land here, I can go 1, 2, 3. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Because I only landed with 2. I'm gonna sell.
No.
So this goes away, right?
No, dude.
So I get 3,000.
Yeah.
And
a fame.
Fame. I'm now almost famous.
Oh my golly, bro.
I'm going to draw mission cards. Okay, I'm actually gonna play. So that was just the first one.
You sold?
I sold.
And then
And then I did that, but I'm gonna play during a business action to choose an additional option.
Oh my. Wait.
And I'm gonna.
Okay. Yep.
What's the one that the mech arm?
So close, yeah.
For the tinker.
Oh my golly, dude, this is so close. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play this game the way it's meant to be played. That sounded like I was gonna attack you. No. I'm actually gonna do this hit contract hunter. I'm gonna attack the hunter. If I get so I get 1,000 per hull damage to him. Okay. He has a +1 dodge. All right. So if I get 2 on him, two damage on him, then if I get 2,000 on this card, I win the game.
Maybe get 2,000.
So if I destroy a ship, I get 1,000. If I get per hull damage, I get 2,000. Once there are 2,000 on this card, it's done. $2,000. Okay, so I'm gonna roll, and I don't have an attack. I would love to have an attack, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna roll the fattest one I get, hopefully.
And then I roll.
Yeah. No! Are you gonna win? No! Wait. So I'm gonna do it again. I have one more.
He gets +1 attack. Does he attack you back?
No, he doesn't attack me back. He only does that at his thing. So I have one more roll. Come on, baby. That's a 5. That's a 5. Hold on. No! It's a 5.
+1. He has 6, right?
Go ahead. Do your turn.
All right.
Wait, no. You were the captain. You went first.
Okay.
So the merchant's gonna go and toward Han, right? No, merchant's going toward Quailith. So 1, 2. Merchant gets 1,000 space bucks, I believe. Is it 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Discard supply and demand cubes and redo that. Can you redo that, please? Nice. And that's good. Yep. And then the hunter goes and he is going to attack me.
He's gonna move toward you?
No, he's just gonna he's gonna move toward me and then attack me. Just move toward me.
But he's moving to Han.
Yeah, but he moves toward me first because I attacked him last. That's how it
Okay.
works. Yeah. So the first thing is spawn hunter, then move 3 spaces toward the last ship to attack. So he's gonna attack me. So let's roll. Oh my golly. 1 and a 1, but he has a +1 attack.
You.
He has a +1 attack. So
he hits you.
yes.
But you have a dodge, don't you?
I do have a +1 dodge, but I didn't use it.
Okay.
I forgot about it, to be honest.
Okay.
So he's good. And replace missing blip, advanced event card. So this event is done. We both paid it off, which is good. Then we replace the event.
I really like the event cards.
The event cards are really cool. Place 2,000 on the merchant. While adjacent to the merchant, players may perform a business action to purchase any cargo cubes of a single type for 1,000.
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay. So there's 2,000 on the merchant. So you can just buy cargo cubes of any type from him. So you're up. Oh, girl. You gonna win?
Am I technically on Zoria
Wait.
right now?
Hold on. Am I captain now?
Yeah, you are.
Oh my
I'll
golly.
go first.
I'm captain.
So do we get to finish the round, or is it whoever hits first?
It's whoever gets 7 fame. Now I'm gonna attack, baby. Let's go. I got 2 more rolls. Oh, it's a 3. Come on. 6. Okay, come on. Be good to me.
I want to win this.
6, baby.
2.
He gets a +1. That's 3. So I did 3 damage to him. 3,000 space bucks. That's 3,000 space bucks. Once there's at least 2,000 on this card, you may complete the mission or continue the mission. I get 1 fame. All the space bucks on the card. Boom, son. 7 eternal legend. We did it. Wait, I did it. I'm sorry. Oh my golly. Guys.
So there's not like an extra round for me?
Huh? There's not.
I don't get to complete what I was going to do.
What were you gonna do? All right, show us what you would have done if I would have gotten destroyed right there.
So, well, I first have a
Woo!
question. Ouch.
Sorry, what's up?
So if you're in the landing zone, does
Yes.
that mean that you are starting on the planet? Like, say you have a mission, or do you still have are you technically?
You're on the planet as far as
Okay,
as far as
that's what I
I'm
thought.
concerned. So I destroyed the hunter. Or I didn't destroy him, but I hurt him bad enough. I did 3 whole because he had 1 dodge.
Let me read this. Let me make sure
Okay.
he was
Hey.
doing it correctly.
He had +1. I got a 6. He got a 2. That's 4. -1 is 3 damage to him. So I did 3 damage to his hull, and I destroyed him. So I actually got 4,000. I completely destroyed his ship. 1, 2, 3. He was done, and I got all these space bucks for destroying him.
Wow.
So let me just cash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom and
Nice.
boom. Let's go.
That was awesome.
Okay. So guys, that was Spacers, the Space Adventure board game. All right, guys, so that was Spacers Space Adventure board game. Guys, welcome to the review portion of this video. If you haven't watched the playthrough, feel free to click one of the links in our description to watch the playthrough. We also have a how to play and overview portion of it, but we are in the review section of the video. And before, guys, we get to our, before we get to whether or not if we like the game, whether or not, or, you know, how we felt about the game, I wanted to start off by saying something, and that is that I believe, personally, after playing this game through a couple times, that Tyler, and keep in mind, guys, number one, this is a prototype. I forgot if I said at the beginning, this is a prototype. So the art, he said, was mostly finalized, if not completely finalized. Okay, so the components themselves are not finalized. The art is mostly finalized, okay? But I want to say that Tyler, he also did all of this by himself. Yeah, so Tyler did, he did the art, the concept, the rules, everything by himself.
Tyler.
And
That's
I think Tyler has done something here that a lot of like well-known publishers and well-known developers in general still struggle to do to this day. Like, we've played some games from like big designers that were like, nah. It's like we haven't even finished some of them because we're just like, nah, it's not I had it on my like sell list immediately.
Fun. Yeah.
So I think what he's done here is delivered a concept, a design overall, and just a gaming experience that would be difficult for a well-known publisher to deliver. It's an incredible design.
Yeah.
I just want to start off by saying that. So what we're going to do right now, guys, we're going to go, I want to go kind of back and forth because I could sit here and talk for like half an hour about this game and then she'd just be like, yep. Mm-hmm. So I want to go back and forth and just talk about things that we liked first, okay?
Okay, first impressions?
First impressions of the game. It's her first impressions. I played through a couple times. This is her actual first playthrough.
Yep, this is my absolute first. So first things first is when you walk in to seeing this game, it looks so fun. Like, it looks like so much fun. There's just, it's bright, it's colorful, it's something that you want to get into.
But it's not overwhelming.
Correct. It's just, it's pleasing, it's aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. And in my opinion, for someone who doesn't play board games, like if you were trying to introduce someone to play board games, I feel like if they saw this set up, they would automatically want to play it. It wouldn't deter them at all. They wouldn't be like, you're making me play a board game. They'd be like, oh, sweet, this looks awesome. Let's try it out. Mm-hmm. And so I think that that's a really a positive point in order to try and get someone to play this.
Like they say, you eat with your eyes, but like you, like the first thing you see is, and guys, like the fact that he did this alone, like this, the component, like it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful game. And I like what she said actually about like it's not like, you know, it looks fun. In some games like we've played before that we really enjoyed, but when you look at it at first, it's overwhelming and it makes you not really want it. You're just like, I've seen her when I break out a new game that's really intense, she'd be like,
no.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just late at night. She's like, no. She'll literally just look and be like, no. And so I completely agree. It's, that's one thing I wanted to kind of bounce off that. The components in this game are beautiful. And they're not even finalized. Like, I was actually surprised that they weren't finalized because they're so nice. Mm-hmm. The tiles feel good. The cards feel great. And you know, they're not even, I don't even know how thick these actually are, but they feel good right out the gate.
Yeah.
The art on this, now this is a constellation right here. I forgot what constellation it was. I should know that, I guess. I'm not an astronomer. I did look it up before, but I forgot. But this is beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Like that, it's the deer constellation, whatever that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we feel the same way about the art. It's fun. You know what I mean? Like this, it's like simple, but it's nice. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, like the asteroids, you know, they're not like super graphic, but they're really nice to look at. They're not overwhelming. They're not distracting in any way. And the component quality of these like little discs, I love this like resin, nice resin. They feel good, dude. You just want to fly this around like off the game. You know what I mean? Just sit here and make noise. Wait, no, you just want to play with these. They feel good. Mm-hmm. And I would say that about the quality of every component on here. Yeah. All the cards feel really nice, and that is something. So component quality, top notch.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And art as well. Very, very good. Okay. So another thing, I'll start off this one. Another thing that I absolutely love about this game, and it was something that I knew, I was like, right when I read this rulebook the first time and started setting up, I was like, dude, I have to talk about this. The variability in this game is absurd.
Yeah.
It's absurd. Like, one of the most important factors for games for us that we've realized is how replayable is it? Mm-hmm. How much shelf life does it have? You know what I mean? Because we play games before and we're like, but this is going to be the same every time. Yeah. Like, if we really love the game, we'll keep it. But this game it's almost like every single part of this game makes it different.
Yeah.
I mean, the map itself, You could have a game that is dynamically different because these planets are, the way you drew it out, are all next to each other. Can you imagine? Yeah. And they're just, you're just shuffling, right? And just going crazy, just, it's just insane. The little fist fights the whole time. Or they could be completely spread out. This is a pretty decently spread out game, which made it very interesting because we had to do a lot more traveling. The other ones, you might have to do a lot more attacking. Yeah. You might have to get like, I was working on myself, like trying to get like the science rolls for like the blip tokens and the missions because everything was spread out. But if we were all next to each other, cannons, you know what I mean? Yeah. All that stuff. And it would have been way riskier. So it's so different. And the game would be a lot shorter if all the planets were next to each other. You know what I mean? It's incredibly dynamic. All these cubes are going to be different every time. All of these are going to be different. There's a whole stack of these right here. For each planet, they're different, just benefits. All the boost cards are different. All these events are different. The encounters are incredible. The missions are incredible. And they're so different. And they're very thematic. Very, very thematic. So. Yeah,
I was going to go with the playability. And I love the event cards that came out.
Oh my god.
Because it changes your, like, a lot of this is strategy, but a lot of it is luck when you throw in the event cards.
Yeah.
Like, it completely threw off my game. I probably would have won.
But it changed. It immediately changed the strategy.
But I got a ton of good stuff too. Like when the beacons became like a planet. Like that was like a boost to my morale. It was. I just loved.
And then moving the star and all that stuff.
Yeah,
that was
the star.
That was wild, dude. Wild. Just having to move those and everything. The event cards, guys. There are games that have very weak event cards. There are games that have very like you get them and you're like. Oh, so it's +1 wheat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, who cares? This game is like drastic changes that change your entire strategy, but don't ruin it for you at all. Like, it's so every time you just gotta adapt. You know what I mean? But the event cards themselves like were fun. Every time an event came out, were you excited? Genuinely?
Well, I mean, it depends how.
Well, I mean, like when we were about to draw it, it's like the excitement. There was a lot of.
I wanted to see what
anticipation
the event was gonna be. Yeah.
Yes, because they're very intense, very intense. And the boost cards are awesome. They're not like a game breaking OP thing. They give you these benefits, but they're just good enough that you're like sick. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's not like, oh wow, this is broken. Now I can just do whatever I want. You never feel like you can do whatever you want.
Right. It's like perfect difficulty with. Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Like, I know what you're saying. It's like it feels like the perfect difficulty. It's like it's not an easy game by any means.
It's simple to play, but it's hard to finish.
Yeah, I like that. Like the actions themselves and the things that you do are. It's easy to understand, but it's hard to get the tasks done. Yeah. But it's not in a bad way. It's a very, very doable way. It's just like takes. It's a little bit punishing. It's tense. And you're like, dude, I want to do this. And the die rolls, like the cards, the dynamics of like having to roll the die. And like some of the cards are so punishing. You're like, crap, man. But the reward is so good that you're just like, I want to do it. I want to try. And all of the results of these things, the theme, the little story you tell when you're playing the game are very different and very... It feels like you're playing through this actual story. You know what I mean? It feels like we played through a story-driven game that could be different every single time you play. And there's so many mission cards and so many encounter cards we didn't even go through.
No, we didn't even touch them.
But a lot of games also will have like a die roll where it's not fun die rolls. It's like you roll a die and you get a little thing and it's like, oh, take 1,000 space bucks. This is like he has these like scenarios. You know what I mean? And you go through the scenarios like this. The encounter deck, dude. Like having to choose these different options and then the other person reads.
The player interaction is incredible.
Yes, I was hoping you would say that. That was unscripted.
In this
so good
game. And this is my first time playing, so this is literally my first impression of it. The player interaction is amazing, especially with good. Yeah, the die roll and the reading the cards and. We didn't fight. We didn't attack each other, but I can see how that would.
But we were constantly talking because the way Tyler did it, and it's so smart, is it's like indirect. No, it's direct and indirect player interaction, but like he involved other players and other players' turns. That is something you don't see enough in games. Yeah. Like other people are usually just sitting there like this, you know what I mean? Just waiting. And like I had to do things, roll the dice for her, and it was kind of satisfying when I hit that like damage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I had to read the result of her encounter card, I loved being a part of that. It's so good for two players because like 4, it'd still be great. But they have to pick one other person to read, right? But with 2 players, you're always doing something. You know, even when it's not your turn, you feel like it's your turn, which is epic. It's so good.
And this is one of the things that I always talk about in all of our reviews. Is this a good date game? Because I think date games are super important for people. This is a fantastic date game.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, if you just wanted,
fun.
Instead of going to a movie or eating, you just break it out, and there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of interaction. So I think it's a great date game, and girls would love this because it's pretty.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty.
Yeah. You know what I mean? This game would bring out the poet in any guy too. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. I really like it. And
as long as they don't attack, if you're doing a date game, don't attack the helpless vessels, okay, like he did. That does not show good things.
Wait till you're married for that one.
Yeah, that doesn't show good things for women, okay? Yeah. So stay away from being ruthless.
Yeah.
Just a pointer for you guys dating. Yeah. But yeah.
And I'm going to be honest, when I saw this whole thing, and I was like, I saw this and I was like, oh, you know what? I feel like this game is going to be, you're going to get destroyed constantly. There's only 6 things here. But it wasn't. It was it fluctuated really nicely. And it stayed around, right around here. And then you can move up and down. And you could easily repair your ship, but you had to get to a planet in order to do that. I love that you can. Tyler, I love, look me in the eyes, Tyler. I love that you didn't just make it so you can repair your ship like really well at any time. You can use 2 energy here, but it's a whole action. This place you can just repair it, but you have to be on a planet, and that takes up a whole action. But you're like, I worked for it. I should be able to repair my entire ship. Amazing. I love that. It's so good. Yeah. It's so good, man. So yeah, I think that we've hit on a lot of really good points, guys. This game is the definition of something that is fun. Yeah. It is fun. And we love games that are punishing. Again, we're being very honest with you. We love games that are punishing. This game is just punishing enough. We love heavy games. We love heavy games, yes.
Heavy games.
This game is, I'm going to be honest, this game is
it's pretty heavy.
Decently heavy. Like, when I first saw this, I was like, I thought this was going to be a light space game. Guys, this game is actually, it is one of the heavier games I've played recently. I wouldn't say it's super heavy because it's very, there's
like the perfect amount of heaviness.
It's perfect amount of heaviness. Like if I had to relate it to, okay, so one game I will relate it to, and I wanted to do this at the beginning and I forgot to, is Star Wars Outer Rim. Star Wars Outer Rim is one of our favorite games, and we didn't think it was going to be because we don't, I'm going to be honest, guys, don't let this affect your view of us. We don't love Star Wars.
Huge Star Wars
fans. We'll watch it if it's on, you know what I mean? Unless it's Attack of the Clones or whatever. Is that the worst one?
I don't know.
I've made a lot of people mad saying that's my favorite movie, so I don't know. I think that's like a bad one, but I actually did kind of like. Anyway, Star Wars Outer Rim is very similar to this in the fact that you're going around space, you're collecting bounty, you have different ship upgrades and different missions that you're trying to do the whole time. It's very open, very sandbox style, dude. Guys, I literally went on BGG and like Google and looked after I played Star Wars Outer Rim, was like, I want another sandbox style game. I realized we liked that a lot.
Yeah.
We love the freedom of being able to choose what you want to do. However, we want the narrowness of like mission cards to give you an objective, right? So everybody's flying around doing their own thing, but you're all meeting up at different times and interacting.
And it's also a mix. It's the perfect mix of luck and strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
And you need that. Like, I don't like purely strategy games because if your strategy slightly stinks, then you're gonna lose the game. You know, so you need the luck in there as well to throw off you or the other player. And yeah, I just really.
And I love when you can add strategy to your luck. Like when I can roll a die, I ended up getting these upgrades so I can make the die roll better. You know what I mean? So moving on, guys, a game review would not be a game review without some constructive criticism, and I'm gonna lead off with this. So one thing that can completely ruin a game is upkeep. So we have played games like Nemesis. I played Nemesis, very, very stoked for it. But the upkeep felt like 75% of the game. The rules for it's like the upkeep needed its own rulebook. It was incredibly dense. I had to go back to the rulebook a million times to look for the upkeep. And it felt like that's all we were doing was actions then upkeep. Yeah. Now, this game does have a decent amount of upkeep. When I first played, I was a little bit overwhelmed by the upkeep, and I was a little bit worried. I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit worried, like, oh my, this is kind of because every ship, the neutral ships have their own actions. You have to refill things, replace things, and you do that after each player has gone twice. That means that if I move twice in my turn, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Didn't even get anywhere really. Just closer to the thing I want to get to. Then my turn's over, and she does the same thing real quick, and we do upkeep. The upkeep in this game is actually very easy to understand. I only had to reference back a couple times because I've only played through a couple times. But by like the third round, we were basically getting it.
Yeah.
We were like, you just smoking through that thing, super easy going through the neutral phase. It wasn't a big deal. So if you see that at first, if you read the rulebook and you see that neutral phase that's a little bit dense, guys, it's not a big deal. It's actually a lot of fun because the AI in this game with the hunter and the merchant, the way they travel around the board, keep the game flowing and moving forward needs to happen. You need that upkeep phase. It is detrimental to this game to have a great upkeep phase, and it does. And again, after like 2 or 3 rounds, totally easy, completely got it, and we were just going through it super quick. I love the bots in this game. The merchant and the hunter needed to be in this game. They literally keep the game moving forward, and they give you some cool things if you destroy them. And they're always the hunter's a constant threat. The merchant is just kind of flowing around and resetting these cubes up here, getting some bucks if you destroy him. It needed to be in there. The upkeep needed to happen in this game, and I saw how necessary it was for this game. And again, it for me did not mess this game up at all. But that is a constructive criticism, is that the upkeep sometimes when you first start playing could feel a little bit overwhelming and a little bit long, especially if you have really short actions at first.
So one thing for me is being cutthroat. We don't necessarily like to play games that way. It's not very healthy for our marriage.
Yeah, true.
Because I could stop liking him after.
What? You can't stop loving that.
I can't stop loving.
That's it.
But his likability could go down for a few hours if we play a cutthroat way. And so this game could be very cutthroat, but if you watch the review, if you watch the playthrough, we didn't play in that way, and it didn't deter. It didn't
deter like how fun the game was for us.
It didn't.
This game, you can play totally non-cutthroat in like the blocking spaces. You know what happened up here where I took your space or whatever and you needed that cube? That is enough of that type of it's still punishing to each other, but indirectly. It's like indirectly cutthroat sometimes. And I love that he gave you the ability to choose if you want to play cutthroat or not. And honestly, the board itself and the bots, like the hunter, is punishing enough that it makes it really tense and really like punishing without you having to hurt me. You know what I mean?
Or you hurt me.
Yeah, or I hurt you, but I wouldn't do that. So it's a given. But anyway, guys, I think that is our review of Spacers, the space adventure board game. Guys, remember this board game is going to be released on Kickstarter early 2022, guys. You're going to want to answer your question after that, highly recommend, guys. This game was, I'm serious, it was one of the most fun games I have played recently.
Yeah,
seriously. And we have good taste, obviously, right? Like, we have good taste, and this was seriously one of the most fun games I've played in a while. So guys, to finalize our review and some of our experience with Spacers, I would say that Spacers is a game that offers the same complexity, strategic depth, excitement, tension, and richness of a vast, open world, sandbox-style space game like Star Wars Outer Rim in a much smaller and accessible package. You can introduce this game to literally anybody, and it's always going to be fun. This game is a great one. It is for me, an absolute home run, and I'm excited to support Tyler in future endeavors. So once again, Tyler, thank you so much for providing us a copy. But again, guys, this is non-paid. It was just to try, and we are completely stoked and in awe of what he's done here. So congratulations on your amazing design, Tyler, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you on our next review. Take it easy, guys.